Right. So last week, previously on the magical. Oh no, the Fated Fellowship. No. Session 113. We began where we left off, standing in this eerie room of floating prisoners, suspended in their arcane vats. Linus, ever impatient, knocked over one of the tanks. The Githyanki inside awoke, lashing out with its psychic magic, but it was slow, dazed, and we struck it down in a single blow. Azovich, unshaken by this telepathic thrashing in our last battle, strode forward and wordlessly cut down the rest, two Gith and one human. And as he did, a booming voice echoed within our minds, commanding us to stop, warning of dire consequences. Injured from the Mind Flayer ambush earlier, we decided to retreat to the trapped chamber we had explored before. We barricaded the door and took a much-needed short rest. Valindra, ever the watchful one, conjured an arcane eye to scout ahead. Through her arcane senses, she saw another Mind Flayer. She ended the spell, and we prepared to hunt it down. We navigated toward the hallway she had seen. Azovich leading, triggered a spinning blade trap. Again. Painful, bloody, typical. As the trap spun to life, the Mind Flayer emerged at the far end of the hall, and it had assaulted us with psionics while we scrambled past these deadly spinning blades. Azovich and Ophelia took the brunt of it, and before we could reach it, the creature cast a spell and vanished into thin air. We pushed on and found a ruined room that opened into winding caves. Huda used telekinesis to shift boulders blocking a passage, and on the other side we found a cathedral. A way out, perhaps, but we made a choice. We're not done here. As we paused to catch our breath, the voice returned. Calm now, almost impressed. It offered us safe passage, but not for Valindra. It warned that she was more dangerous than she had seemed, and that we should leave her behind. We didn't. Instead, we pressed forward, entering the chamber the arcane eye had previously spied. The Mind Flayer was gone, but its belongings remained, and that is when the real fight began.
Well read.
All right, thank you for
Huzzah!
that recap. Wait, did we skip over the golems that you guys trapped?
I put a wall there, if I remember
We
right.
did put a wall and run right past them.
Yeah.
Well, of course.
So the wall was
They
kind
never
of
started.
Yeah, they never
They
really
s-
woke up. Hang on a sec. So...
Oh, I thought they weren't even. Yeah, they were just statues, right?
You
They're not
had
golems.
assumed they were just statues, but there was also a bit of a worry because I think someone made an Arcana check.
Is
Okay.
it correct that Ashes is at half health?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, Ashes is at half health? No, why?
Usually when I phase people in, it kind of goes off how the NPC was doing, and your NPC was at half.
But
That's
So,
should we
just so you don't get like a... Or go ahead.
in it, right? I thought I heard in the recap that we just took a short rest.
We did, but we got into a fight since then, I believe. Oh, it was the traps, yeah. So while they were going through the traps, the Mind Flayer hit you guys with some effects. Here, let me get Ashes in there.
Ambushed us like a jerk.
Alright, so you guys are... I'll put Ashes back a bit. And I will
Yeah,
say
and-
that you can say she's excluded from your effect, Ophelia. I'm not going to be...
Do I have ink?
Oh.
Or do I have ink, or has ink been murdered?
You can say you have ink. That's fine. You can be at full.
Nobody played your character, by the way.
What's that?
No, your character was not played. I'm just going off of what the NPC was at, and he was at half health.
Who threw up the wall?
I was just checking because I would have believed that it might have been like my condition last time I was here, and like.
No. You were
So you know.
Thank
no,
you.
you were at full. It was just because like the replacement character took some damage. And I was saying, why don't we do quick descriptions? Vel, why don't you tell her a bit what your character would look like?
Okay, let me find my paper here.
A really cool character portrait.
Yeah, she has a petite frame, light bluish colored skin, long, straight white hair that almost seems to glow against her complexion. She has orangish color eyes with very small pupils, and she's wearing a not a robe, but like a silken wraps, dark purple dress kind of thing.
Yeah, and you would
Yeah, that's
know. Or go ahead.
No, I'm done.
Okay. You would know she is a wizard because she's been using spells, and obviously you as well are an arcanist. And do you have knowledge of nature? Proficiency?
Valendra or Ash?
Ashes.
No.
Okay. So she seems like some sort of elf, though you might not know exactly what kind. And what would Ashes look like to her?
She's a fairly young tiefling woman. She's kind of skinny, undernourished looking. Her skin is gray-black. Her hair is kind of disordered, like she's not really been taking care of herself or worrying about beauty. Her eyes are kind of red and fiery. She has wings, but they're kind of bat-like, but she generally keeps them folded at her back. Her robes are pretty threadbare. Mainly she's wearing a fierce expression, and she's got like a dirty canvas bag hanging crossbody, kind of resting against one hip, but doesn't appear to have any other, weapons or armor. And there is a little winged fiend type creature kind of that flies around near her.
All right. So
Leo, thanks.
yeah, just as a reminder, Kudo thought he heard something in the area here, and there does indeed seem to be an invisible creature. You don't know anything about it yet because it didn't get hit directly by the, what was it, flower? Pocket flower?
Yeah, it threw flour on it.
It
Pocket
did
flower.
seem to
Never
dodge.
without it.
Yeah. So, Linus, it was your turn. What do you want to do? Whatever it is,
Well-
it hasn't been hostile yet, but, I mean, look at where you are.
I'll run up 25 feet and leap using a bonus action dash
25
to get
feet.
over
and-
here.
Did you say leap?
Leap. Yeah, jump.
Oh, like over Valendra?
Yeah,
Can you jump that high?
yes.
Oh, alright.
I assume so because my strength is 19.
So yeah, it would be 3 plus your modifier, which would be 7. So yeah, I guess you just leap right over Valendra.
I'm only 5 foot tall.
Yeah. So he just goes flying over you. It's a bit
And
dramatic.
I'll continue rushing forward. And do I see or sense anything?
Well, the thing that was being seen was over here,
Oh,
in front of Kudo.
ruh-roh. My bad. Sorry, guys.
Maybe the flower
Um,
threw you off.
Yeah.
Do you want to redo that since you seem to have misunderstood the situation?
No, that's okay. I think what I will do is ready an action to shoot any enemy that appears around my friends.
Alright, so you level your... Is it crossbow or bow?
Hunting rifle.
Oh, right, you have guns. Alright, you level your rifle looking for a shot.
Yes.
Alright. So, Kudo. Oh, and Ophelia, you still have your thing going, right?
Yeah.
Okay, give me a damage roll.
Oh.
It's gonna be wisdom.
Fail. Oh, it's Ash's initiative. Never mind.
So, you feel like something was struck by your spell, but resisted it, taking 10 points of damage.
DC
and-
20, they passed?
Yeah.
Dang, they wisdom us.
Plus 5 to their wisdom. You can sense they're pretty strong with weapons. And Kudo, you are attacked by something. Something invisible. So unfortunately, it would have advantage. First attack, luckily, is not that great. 19 versus AC would still hit you, but not put you out of shield range. Do you want a shield?
Yes, you see magical barrier pop up.
Alright, so as you hear kind of what sounds like a Psy Blade come into effect, you quickly put your shield up, blocking it. The creature is going to do a second attack. Again, at advantage. Wow. Oh, that is going to crit you.
Okay.
So you are... Yeah.
Is anybody who has emboldening bond here? Does Azovich?
I believe he did.
I think... Well, I see Kudo marked with emboldening bond.
Yeah, me, Kudo, and I don't remember who else. Val, do you have it?
I do not.
That was,
Okay.
I assume it was me then.
I'm hurt pretty bad too. Oof. Yeah, I'm gonna let Kudo take that actually.
Alright, so you are struck for 35 psychic damage.
Right, so it gets halved to 17.
Yeah. And then you hear footsteps as whatever it is moves back, ending its turn. Valindra.
I still have my visibility sight going, I believe,
Yes.
for my third eye. So I'm going to step up here and see if I can see anything.
You don't see it yet. You did hear it. It moved down the hall over here.
Oh, it moved down the hall. Okay. Can I see now?
Alright, so as you get there, you would see something. This is what you see.
And can I announce to the group that what I see?
Yeah, you have 6 seconds of dialogue.
It's another mind flayer, and I will attempt to firebolt it.
Alright, so you summon fire energies. Luckily, you can see it now, so you don't have disadvantage. Okay. Alright, give me one moment. I want to check something. Alright, so 29 will strike it. You guys see a blast of fire hit something here, doing some fire damage to the creature. Anything else?
And then I'm gonna see. I'm moving 5, 10, 15, 25. I'm gonna move back a step, and then I will Raven Queen back 30 feet
Alright.
here.
Ophelia.
That's my second use of that.
Would I know that this is like magic that's causing him to be invisible?
You would guess.
Can I, like,
Usually
dispel it?
invisibility goes away when someone attacks. This might be a more powerful form. Can you dispel it? I don't know if there's a sight requirement on dispel magic. But
There is not.
check.
It just says one creature, object, or magical effect within range.
So yes, you can attempt to dispel.
I will attempt to dispel where that blast just went off at.
Alright, what level?
3rd.
Okay, so I need a Ability check using your wisdom.
Okay, I am going to emboldening bond this.
Okay.
Not a save, an ability check, right?
Yeah. No proficiency. Just
Okay,
wisdom modifier.
I'm also going to use one of my inspirations here.
Alright, so +2 as you draw upon
11, 13, 16?
Yes, that would be enough to dispel it. And the creature becomes apparent.
Alright, that motherfucker. I go right in front of Kudo. I am going to bonus action telekinetic and rip this dude back into my aura. Oh, he's an assassin. I'm scary.
Do you speak deep speech?
I do not.
I do
So
know
he,
if it matters.
so he will say, "How dare you, slave race!" As you attempt to push him, bully him with your magic. So strength save doesn't look too strong. Although you do sense that he is resistant to these types of forces, as your shove just kind of fizzles as it hits him.
Okay.
His tentacles kind of wriggle, although you just run up to him anyway. Why didn't you just do that?
I just... I wanted to pull him in to get the extra damage, because I'm still 2014.
Extra damage? It's only once
For
per
Trigger.
Oh,
This
okay.
is 2014 Spiritual Guardians.
Oh, okay.
I haven't fully converted to 2024 yet.
I think we were still going with updated versions of the spells, but we'll stick with this for now. So he has to make another wisdom save.
No, he doesn't have to make any save, because he's just in my aura. I had to pull him in to
Oh.
get the damage.
I see what you're saying, because you're... Alright, because you are
14.
actually using the old version, I see.
Yes,
all
yes.
right.
So
Anything
I'm using
else?
old everything. I'm using 2014 everything until I convert to the new one.
Yeah, I think more
So-
recently we just had everyone update to the new versions of the spells. But that's fine, we can keep using that for now. Anything
I'm
else?
trying to, in the process of doing it. No, I'm going to get him within my aura and just stop there.
Alright, Kudo. So you're feeling a little bit headachy from the psychic slash he did to you.
We are no thralls. I'll say back to him some common, since I lost deep speech when I transitioned to 2024. And I will cast.
One quick note, which I forgot to mention, his strike muddled your mind, and until the end of his next turn you can't take reactions. But go ahead.
Okay. I am going to cast Edvard's Black Tentacles. And try to keep him in place, since we don't even have Ozovich with us right now, right? So I'll just cast
Oh yeah, that's
this.
true. I could have had you guys play one of the NPCs. I probably should have.
It's
Uh,
okay.
I
I'll cast Edvard's Tentacles, and I'll place the thing. By the way, I have my innate sorcery up, which means my DC goes up by 1. So it's actually a DC 19. I'll paste that in a second after I place the...
Matt, so you spent a sorcery point on that or something? When you
In the
used it?
beginning of the combat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no, it's not even a sorcery. It's like an actual
Per
use
day.
of the. Yeah, I have 2 per day.
Got
Wow,
it.
the template is very strange. Can I move it?
Yeah, I got you. Alright, so a bunch of writhing dark tentacles suddenly spring forth, kind of surprising the creature. He says, "You dare use my people's magic." As he looks annoyed at you. Now targeting you.
Yeah, so I think he makes the save. Is at the start of his turn? Let me reread the thing.
Is it right away?
I don't know. 2024 messed me up. Like things. Yeah, he makes it right away, I think.
All right. So yeah, for the duration, each creature in the area makes a strength saving throw. It ends its turn. Yeah, so it kind of. Why did it do some spells that they should have just anyway? All right. So strength save is a bunch of tentacles fly towards him, attempting to restrain him.
DC 9.
So that is going to fail as he becomes wrapped up.
All right.
He takes some damage, right?
Yeah, it's immediate on a failed save, so 3d6. Let me roll that for you.
Is
You
that
rolled
the
a 17.
17?
This is 17. There you go. It was already pre-rolled.
Alright.
17.
So it smacks him around a bit as he becomes tangled in the octopus tentacles. What else?
And I'm gonna run around the corner. That's my turn.
Alright, and I see Azovich has joined us.
Hello.
So let me pull him out. And go ahead, and once your token's there, go ahead and roll for initiative.
Okay, I am joining in right now. I'll grab my character sheet.
Oh, and I should remember, Linus, you had readied a shot, so as soon as he appeared, you technically could have shot at him.
Oh,
He's
I didn't.
70 feet
Oh,
away.
I do see him. That's my bad. I thought he was around the corner.
So what did I miss?
Not too much.
Ooh.
We discovered a
And he's
mind
restrained?
flayer. Yeah, currently. Well, you would have had the shot
Okay.
before he was restrained. But you can go ahead and
That's-
take it.
It's a 10.
Alright, so I'm going to have you come in after Kudo and put you at a 6.09.
FYI, I think I made a mistake. It is not a DC 19 because I don't think my thing is on. That was actually the fight before this fight where I had it on. So I would have probably turned it on. It is a bonus action. Could I expend that?
Yeah,
Or-
sure. If you had an extra bonus action, that's fine.
Now it's on.
Okay. So yeah, 28 is going to hit, shooting him for 19. And he now has another level of wound. Alright, so Azovich, you're up.
So what is this cube here?
That is a writhing mass of black tentacles. It does not look friendly.
Okay. Is it able to be seen through?
Yeah, you can see the creature. It would have cover due to the
Okay.
tentacles, but you can see it.
Okay, wonderful.
It's restrained though.
It is restrained, so it
Yeah.
would be a wash. Or no, it would be advantage, but it would have +2 to its AC.
Let's see. So I am just going to hex Eldritch Blast.
Alright.
How many uses of that do I get at this level?
You would get, I believe, 3 shots.
3. Okay. And then what's the plus?
You would have advantage.
Okay.
That's
wait.
what you also have Emboldening Bond.
Okay. I'm not going to use it yet. And then I forgot to roll it at advantage. I'll just do the first attack. I'll just roll twice. Okay, 26.
Okay. So 26. Yeah, that is going to hit, blasting it at least once. For
It should be +4. I don't know why my agonizing blast is not adding.
well, you should just edit the aura to have a plus, or edit that to have +4, because there is never going to be a situation where your Eldritch Blast doesn't have that +4. So you should probably just. put that
Okay,
in
yeah,
there.
that is a good idea. Yeah,
Alright,
I'll edit it
so
and then I'll
That will
blast.
blast him for 10. Second shot. You can edit it after this. We're just moving forward.
Okay.
Oh, did we not get Ash's initiative? Go ahead, Ashes. Sorry.
I rolled it as Linus was going.
You got in there? Alright, I'll put you. Yeah, I'll just pop you in after Azovich here. Sorry, that was my bad.
Okay,
I didn't
so-
realize it came in there.
No worries.
There we go.
Alright,
So,
so.
Another 26.
Yeah, that's gonna blast him again. So another damage. Okay, looks like that's working. So that will put him at 3 levels of wound. He's really looking beat up. And I think you get 1 more, don't you, at this level?
Yes, I think so.
You guys can correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. That's a crit.
Alright. So you blast him, doing a crit. Does anyone have a description of Eldritch Blast?
I rolled.
Alright.
Oh,
So 14 points as you, I'll say, like, blast one of his tentacles
You
off.
gotta
I
crit
didn't
that.
do the crit damage. How do I?
Oh, did you not
I
click on
didn't.
crit
I didn't
damage?
click. I just clicked the damage on my character sheet. I forgot to
Oh.
do crit.
So there is a crit damage button below it, just FYI. Go ahead and
Okay,
roll
I
another
see.
D10.
You want to just reroll it?
No, you
Okay,
just roll
just
another
another
D10.
D10.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
This might.
No. Okay. Wow, that's high. That's like the highest damage I could have rolled there, or close to.
So you just explode him, blast a hole in him, and he goes down, ending the fight. That's,
Alright.
Ashes was about to do something. He's like, Alright, what do you all want to do?
I let the tentacles feed upon him for a little bit, but then I release it.
They just kind of splurred him into paste.
I run over and give everyone a balm of peace as it were going down. I touch everyone who needs it.
Alright, so you quickly do a balm of peace.
Would he have
Because,
anything on him?
Melindra, you would be Leaf. Let me change that.
So yeah, make sure you guys heal for the amounts there, because she just went around doing healing energies. So if you search him, he has kind of a neat looking set of black studded armor on him. Studded leather, that is. Let's see, what else does he have? Looks like he has a couple of... well, he has a backpack as well. There's a liquid coming out of the backpack as if something inside may have been broken. Other than that, he has a couple of daggers, although you didn't see him use any of them. He just was using his side blades when he attacked.
Let's check out the backpack.
Alright, so inside the backpack you would find, looks like he had some potions, which the creature, the tentacles kind of smashed up a little. And he had a brain jar, which is also smashed up. And I'll say underneath you would also find, it looks like a diamond. Possibly a spell component.
Hey.
Sweet.
Is anyone taking that?
Ophelia.
I've been looking for it.
Okay, so Ophelia grabs it. Alright, so the halls are quiet now. You don't hear or see anything else in this area. What do you want to do?
We collect his essence too.
Oh, true. He is an
And are
aberration.
we traveling?
Yeah.
Like, where have we been and where are we going?
Found a door.
So, oh, that's right. You missed the session before. So the group is kind of trapped in here. It seems whatever mind that's controlling this place is either able to like mess with the architecture or your perceptions, because it seems like the wall or the hallway that you came in from is gone. Also, there is a slight static that's been steadily getting louder, making it hard to rest in here.
I guess what I mean is, did we come through this up here, or is that unexplored? Or
Oh,
did
we came
come
we
down
came
here?
around this way, yeah.
Okay,
So
alright.
like we came from the north coming south, and then we got to this room to the east, and then I think it was Val threw up that wall to block the golems that were getting ready to attack us, and then we just kind of booked it this way.
Just yeah, since the map isn't revealed for me anywhere except basically this room and the beginnings of this hallway, I wasn't sure which direction we come from.
Everywhere's basically explored except for this room here, and then a few things in the very beginning.
Is the door locked?
All right, so Azovich, if you come to this down the hallway here, you would see that the hallway seems to be caved in a little ways down, and you would notice a large double door, kind of like a metal door with some strange arcane markings on it.
What would I need to roll to check for trap?
That would be
Like what type of?
As can you mark yourself with emboldening bond?
I think I'm getting some background noise from you too.
Yeah, Azovich, can you adjust your mic or something?
There's like something
better?
in the background. I don't hear it anymore, so I think that's good for now.
Okay.
But you would make a perception check to look for anything suspicious on the door. Arcana,
guidance.
I'll say Arcana or Religion might tell you something about these symbols.
So 13
You have guidance
perception.
and EB. So I was trying to say mark yourself with EB because you get to use them on checks. And then I did give you guidance for an extra D4. So you got 2 D4s.
Okay.
Only to certain skills. Now I was
Is that one of the skills?
Yeah, so perception is a skill. So if he or if she gave you guidance to perception, you would have an extra D4 on that. Now I was gonna ask, who took the Mind Flayer essence?
Kudo.
Kudo has it? Okay, I just want to make sure that someone took that. So Ophelia, let's see. I'll go with Azovich first. So you don't see anything out of the ordinary other than these symbols. You don't think they're a trap. Ophelia, you would believe they are some sort of magical seal, preventing certain type of creatures from leaving this area, or leaving possibly. You would guess something inside the room is sealed in magically. Or someone, maybe.
Can I attempt to open the door?
It does appear... So if you grab the handle, it appears to be locked. And a voice would say, is someone out there?
Who are you?
He says, I am a prisoner of the Mind Flayers. They've locked me in here. I can't seem to leave. Oh, my apologies.
So,
I assume you wish to know my name. My name is Reldon.
Okay.
Who may I ask are you?
I am Azovich.
Says, well met, Azovich. Could you possibly unlock the door and let me out?
Do we know? Have we heard Reldon before?
Actually, history might tell you something here.
Emboldening bond this again. Hey.
So
25.
Reldon, as it's kind of like it would be like similar to like an old-timey name, like in this world, like a name that you may have heard but isn't really used much. Maybe a name that was used in like past civilizations, but not a common name these days.
By chance, would this soul of that mind flayer still be there?
With the what?
Like its spirit?
The spirit? I mean, it's dead, so usually the soul would depart if you would.
Could I use a cursed specter on it?
Let me see.
Because I take its soul and temporarily bind it to my service.
Let me see the ability. So that's a humanoid. Technically, a mind flayer is an aberration.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can only do that to humanoids you slay.
Okay. Hey, Ophelia. No, I'm joking. Because I could have sent it under the door, but... Does anyone have...
You want to ask the road for help?
Yeah, Linus.
Linus is staying back for some reason.
Yes.
Can
Well,
you come
because
open a
traps keep
door?
going off.
Oh, that's fair.
And yeah, Ashes is back here.
Yeah, luckily there were no traps in this hallway. As of
Yeah,
was
right.
pretty brave. He just charged down right after. Guess he didn't learn his
He's
lesson.
Yeah, I need to be more careful.
He's thinking now, wait a minute, I need to be more careful. Alright, so luckily, Azovich Trapspringer has made the case that the hallway is safe. So you come over here, and indeed the door does seem to be locked. Alright, so you make short work of this door.
I'll turn around to Azovich and say, would you like to open this door, my friend?
So the door would open, and you would see a room with some sort of runic circle, in the middle of which an old man is standing. He has a red cloak, and looks like some kind of wizard. He gives you a smile and says, thank you, and just kind of casually walks over. He says, I thought this place might be the death of me. He says, so the brain has trapped you all in here as well, then?
Yes.
He says, well, I owe you my gratitude for freeing me. Do you know of a way out of this place? It seemed when I was trying to escape, the architecture was changing on me.
Alas, I was about to just ask you the same. I think we need to explore this area for a way out. How'd you come in here in the first place?
He says, I was captured by the Mind Flayers. It was a summer day. I was in my village back in Gaian, and the Mind Flayers came. They killed almost everyone, though for some reason they spared me, brought me here.
Interesting. You are a Gaian.
I
Very
am.
well.
I am of the prime material plane.
Very good.
Give me an insight check.
Oh.
Not my own seat.
Anyone can make it.
Use Boldening Bond on.
So I'll say that the fact that he said the prime material plane instead of just Gaian makes you think he might at least have some knowledge of the planes and might not just be a random old man. Though his garbs would make you think he's some kind of wizard.
Okay.
So it's not completely out of the ordinary.
Where are you from, Angaya? Where are you? Here, have some water, my friend. You must be thirsty. I have some snacks too, if you need. I hurriedly rush over and hand him food and water.
Okay. So I sent a message to someone. So he thanks you, taking the food, and has a bite and says, "Oh, this is amazing. Thank you, my friend. I can't tell you how nice it is to be given normal food again."
Right.
I'm gonna step in and explore this room.
Alright, so there is
and
some
say,
kind of
"Friend, you
magic
can talk with
circle.
her."
Though, oddly enough, it didn't seem to affect him at all. He just kind of casually walked out of it, which is a little strange. Maybe it was here for another purpose.
Does this magic circle matching the teleportation circles we've run across prior?
No, you
I have a
don't
little
think it's
notebook.
you don't think it's a teleportation circle. I guess Arcana might tell you something. It could be obscure though. Yeah, just probably for some kind of ritual.
The wizards know any better.
If they want to do an Arcana check.
Vel,
Yeah.
do you know
Yeah, I
what this is? Ashes.
Let me walk in. Arcana?
Yeah.
She knows more than me.
So, Ashes might recognize this ritual, or at least the spell circle, as a ritual used to kind of extract information. Kind of making it easier to break into someone's mind.
Is it similar to what I was trapped in?
No, the thing you were trapped in was more of a prison.
Okay.
This seems like someone may have been trying to pry into the mind of this person for whatever reason. But
Are we looking at a circle in that room or something?
yeah, it's over here.
I see. Okay. Well, I don't see, but
So I'll say you walked over and would have seen it. Right? Alright, so what do you all want to do? You don't see
I
any...
look over at
Yeah.
Raldin and I say, "Friend, come join us. We are looking to escape now. Perhaps you may offer some assistance in finding a way out of here."
He nods and says, "I think that would be for the best. I'd be happy to leave this accursed place."
I look at the group and I say, "We have to get past those golems and that wall, so perhaps we should go ready ourselves, or rest, one of the two."
I can drop the wall at any time. It should be running out here soon anyway.
How long does it last?
10
Just
minutes.
10 minutes.
Okay.
Does your spell let him answer you? Or whatever effect
Yeah,
you're
message.
doing?
Message,
Okay.
yeah.
So he would look back towards you and say, you would hear in your mind, perhaps I don't really know what their intentions were. I do have some magical ability, but I wouldn't say I'm anyone of much note. Alright, so I'm
Perhaps
gonna
we'll
put him-
talk about it later.
Yeah, I'll stick him in the background for now. We'll say he's kind of following along. So you go back up into the laboratory. Who did the Wall of Force?
I did.
Okay, and you're still holding that, right?
Yeah, for now, until everybody's prepared. It only lasts 10 minutes. I don't know how long it's been since.
What happened with these
Probably-
things?
Oh. Yeah, it's probably getting towards the point where it's going to wear off soon. We'll say it's been like 7 or so minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should
What
do
are
it
these
now,
things?
'cause
What are what things?
golems.
So there are large statues to the south. Look like some kind of elven warriors. I believe
They
is
were
what
getting
I-
ready to turn and attack us, right?
We never got the description of that. No. It was the invisible mind flare that was jacking us up, so I sealed him off there.
Yeah, something was casting spells up, and then she put the wall of force.
Are these tables substantial enough for cover?
Yes. But the statues haven't moved.
Right. And I don't want to have them in my aura, so I'm actually just going to
I thought
wait
you'd forget
until
about
make
that.
sure I stay back. Make sure I stay far enough back to not affect them.
All right. So you are very careful as to where your aura goes, trying to not make new friends by searing creatures.
Like stone, did you say?
And I'll say that the old man has also avoided your aura.
That was a wall of force that I put up.
Yeah, he did wall of force. That's that red line, or she did. So
Well,
I can drop the
perhaps we
spell
drop
at any
it.
time. Just let me know.
Do
Let's
it.
drop it and go south. And Linus, if you wouldn't mind checking for any traps, I'm trying to open this door.
did you say something, Ashes?
Yeah, I was just double checking. These look like stone statues, you said?
Yeah, so these are what look like large elven warriors. Doesn't really match the aesthetic of the mind flayers. They might be creatures that just kind of are here, but they don't seem to be hostile, if they are golems, that is.
And I dropped the wall.
So the wall will go down.
Can I use the
And just real quick, another thing I should mention, because you weren't here for that first session. So, Ashes, these are all tanks filled with water, which seem to have beings in them, like humanoids,
Oh.
who are unconscious, or seemingly unconscious. They're just kind of floating inside the tanks.
I'm gonna summon my mind.
Alright. Alright, so were you saying something, Kudo?
I'm okay actually. Yeah, never mind.
Did we leave these ones alive?
Yeah, you haven't touched these because when you first came in and were looking around, that's when you were kind of attacked from the south. So you were kind of defending against that, so not much was done with the tanks. You were searching the magical laboratory when the attack started.
Did we finish searching this?
The
Yes.
only thing you hadn't searched was down here. This
Oh.
little shelf with stuff on it.
Yeah, because I blocked it off before we got down there.
Take a close look through my
Check it out.
mind.
Okay. So the little book flies over, giving you a description of the things there.
Are these humanoids? The things in these?
And the tanks, yes, they are.
Yeah. So could I just kill one?
If you want to start breaking the tanks, it shouldn't be too hard.
Yeah, I'm just gonna smack one of them.
Alright, so you all see him pull his sword out. I don't know if anyone's going to say anything. His intent is pretty obvious. And I'll say you smash this tank here.
Okay, and then I am going to
Just like
Accursed
basically
Spectre.
impaling the creature inside of it.
Oh, was he killing the creature or just breaking the tank?
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
sorry.
killing the creature.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
what he
okay.
did last time.
Yeah,
So.
and then I'm stealing its soul.
All right. Yeah, so you impale it on the sword and use your Accursed Spectre feat. Now, is there a stat block that you get?
The
just a
statistics.
specter?
Yeah, it says it's a specter. When
Alright.
yeah, it says
So,
when
yeah,
Spectre
he.
appears, it gains temporary hit points equal to half your warlock level. Roll initiative for the Spectre. It has its own turns. It obeys your verbal commands. It gains special bonus to its attack rolls equal to your charisma modifier.
Alright.
Yeah.
So, and I'm assuming it just lasts until it dies.
It lasts until the end of your next long rest. So I would assume. Yeah.
Okay, so it lasts for the day. Got it. All right, so you your eyes glow dark as you like pull the soul out of this humanoid. Shang Tsung, and suddenly a dark being appears near you. Do I have the Spectre? I don't, so I'm going to pull him from the compendium.
Hey, did that bug work itself out, Lou, that you were having yesterday?
Yeah, so for some reason it had signed me out, but was saying I was signed in. So even when I reset, it still didn't say I was signed in. But this morning it asked me to sign in, which was weird. So a Spectre will come. Basically, you like pull it out, and your magic infuses the Spectre, and it says, "What is your wish, my lord?"
Just follow by me for now.
Bye, Anderson. Bye, Mom. Have
Wait, what?
fun.
Are you talking to the Spectre?
No, I think he's definitely talking to family here. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. My bad.
No,
I thought it was muted.
that's fine.
Udo would raise his brow at this, but he wouldn't like protest or anything. But
Strange
Yes.
bedfellows.
yeah. I will. As a character, it's strange to see someone kind of enslave others, but at the same time, he's not like
You don't. Yeah, you don't tell the Raven Queen about this. This is
yeah.
This is not something she needs to know about. It's a little thing you got. It's like,
Yeah, I'm also clearly like
I'm
not
going
okay
to the
with
heavens.
but
Serve me now.
keep quiet for the time being.
So you should. I gave you a, because you probably will use this again. I gave you a Spectre character sheet you can find under summons. So you should be able to control.
Okay, where?
Under resources, summon in the journal.
Okay,
So if you want to
okay.
tell it to attack.
I'll go
you.
find it.
But anyway, so that just happened as the Spectre now just kind of floats there, seemingly imprisoned by Azovich. What about the rest of you? What are you doing?
Did I find anything on this?
Oh, right. The yeah, I was typing that out. So. What else? And all right, so that's what you find on the shelves down there. Just some more stuff.
Okay. I will leave that for now while we're kind of being wary of the. I will say we should collect those scrolls and potions and see what's in those crates. But let's
I
figure out what we're doing.
walk
first.
over here as the Spectre follows me, and I go down to that.
I think your Spectre
that blocked
just
off.
died.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you just walked
'Cause
through
Ophelia's aura would not discriminate against your Spectre. Because that is still
She is totally just nonchalant, being like, "Yeah, shouldn't have walked in there, huh?"
All right, go ahead. Roll damage on the Spectre, because yeah, unfortunately,
Wonderful.
it would have flown through. Not to pick on your Spectre, but technically that spell,
Right.
that is one of the downsides of that spell. People who come in later would be threatened by it.
And would I also take damage?
You would not,
No.
because she made you immune to the effect.
Right.
So
Okay.
the Spectre.
Well, it has 5 hit points left.
Yeah, is badly seared as it flies through, but luckily it is still alive. Just barely.
As I take it down into that hallway, and I bring
Right.
it all the way down here,
Okay.
and I command it to fly through the wall to the other
Oh,
side.
through the through the cave-in?
Yeah.
All right. So these.
Because it treats walls as difficult terrain.
Yeah, as long as it doesn't end in them. All right. So the Spectre will move through the wall out of your sight. I assume it will come back afterwards.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm just going to ask it if there is anything on the other side.
Yes, the hallway is connected on the
Okay. Okay, we know that there is a hallway on the other side of that, and that's not blocked off too.
So yeah, this seems to be like an actual hallway cave-in, or at least if it is if it's a deception, then the whatever consciousness has made it look like a normal cave-in. All right, so what do you all want to do? The Spectre is badly wounded.
Call him back and saying, yeah, like, let's go to the south. Clank, can you open the doors here, see if you hear anything? Be careful, let's check for traps.
Before we do that, you guys should put yourself in positions you want. I don't think we should be clumped up around these things.
I'm right where I wish to be.
Great.
Same.
Kudo, Ashes. Azabeth, do you want to move?
I am good.
Yeah, I'm gonna move up here. By the way, what type of damage is this aura thing?
Radiant damage.
Damn, that's like one of the only things it's not resistant to, bruh.
Yeah, most dead are not. Radiant is like the bane of undead.
Yeah.
I'm going to start taking that stuff above. So
I just
300
lost the
Maho.
map. What did I do?
will-
Okay, there's the map.
I'll toss the 300. Well, where did it all go? The
Throw the
Maho
potions,
Arcane.
the scrolls, into the ledger.
Yeah. The Arcane Components, Potions, and Scrolls
All right,
would
so
all go into the bag of holding.
you put all those
Session
into
114.
the bag of holding. Gotcha.
Right, I'm adding them.
Thank you. And then I'll crack open the two crates. 113?
Oh, the session is 114.
14. My
All
bad.
right, so you
Don't listen to me.
you pull out your sturdy crowbar. Go ahead and give me a strength check. It shouldn't be too hard to get open. All right. Is that the same as your save, your check,
Oh, shoot. My bad.
or is that?
It
Okay,
should
so
be
it is
the
the
same,
same.
yeah.
All right, so with a 16, you pop open the first crate, and inside is something peculiar. There is a jar with. Now, oh wait, you guys did get the glowing tadpole, right?
Yeah.
That you found in here. So it looks like there are several jars in this crate that have normal-looking tadpoles in them.
Cool. I'll pass that along. And
There's
should we
three
toss
of
this
them.
in the bag?
Oh, 3 regular tadpoles.
Yeah, swimming around in what God knows that is. Some kind of liquid.
Are we okay with tossing this in the bag?
Yep, done. I'm listing it as a consumable.
Yeah,
I'll
just eat it.
sounds delicious.
All right, so the second.
I do love frog legs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm done.
So the second crate. Go ahead, give me another strength check. All right, so you managed to get this one open as well. And it looks like there is. Looks like there are some more components. Almost like these were brought here separately. Some religious and nature components.
Can I have those nature components?
Rhea is going to join us in a bit, so unless you really have a need for them.
Ophelia can use them. Can you use nature components,
I
Ophelia?
can indeed.
Yeah.
I have a few spells that I need them for.
Okay,
So I
take
don't have the requirements.
so take both. Take religious and nature.
I can't do anything with nature.
Oh, I thought you
That's what you just asked.
Yeah, I thought that's what you
Oh,
said.
I
like,
thought
give me
religious.
Those... Oh, okay.
Maybe.
I said religious, did I not?
No,
So I was like, when you said
Oh, I
can
fucked up.
use
I'm
nature,
sorry.
I was like,
No, I meant
"Do you have
religious.
druid
I'm so
levels
sorry.
I don't know about.
Yeah.
I was thinking,
20
like,
secret
wait,
druid
what could
levels.
that be for? Is she an
I was like,
alchemist
maybe
or?
a druid dip.
Well,
I don't
I am,
I'm so sorry if I misspoke.
That's fine.
know.
I am just going to add it to the ledger under Rhea in anticipation of her rejoining us. Is that okay? Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So you take the religious though.
Yeehaw.
Feel is like, yeah, I can use them. That's fine. I can use everything.
Give me. Oh wait, no, I can't use them.
What are you gonna
Wait,
use them
nature?
for?
I can
I'm just
do
gonna
this.
snort it. I'm gonna snort nature components. Oh,
I'm trying to become one with my inner druid here.
yeah.
I roll it up and I pack some into the cigar.
Smoke them. This is some powerful stuff. All right. So what are you gonna do? Enough of this
can I,
tomfoolery.
Before Linus drops those scrolls into the bag, I think I would just take a look at them, just kind of read them real quick.
All right.
Good idea.
So you
Well,
take.
can we go while we still have emboldening bond up? Is that
Oh yeah, I'm
I
sorry.
mean, it's gonna take a few seconds.
Well, let me give her a look at the scrolls.
okay? I didn't know if you. Oh, I don't know why I thought you were identifying them. Duh. Okay. Yeah.
So.
I mean, assuming that they're in a language I can read.
The first scroll is a Raise Dead spell.
Hey.
When you open the second scroll, there is a flash of dark energy and the scroll just withers and disappears. You feel different. You may have been cursed.
Yes. Did that happen on who? On Ashes?
Ashes.
Yeah.
As she opens the second scroll, it kind of unfurls by itself, and there's like a dark energy that comes off it onto her. And then the scroll vanishes.
So let's. Yeah, I'm sorry, Ashes.
Mhm.
But let's give the raised dead over to the cleric.
But yeah, you don't feel any different, at least not right now.
Should I mark
So I delete the scrolls from the ledger and Ophelia, add that to your inventory.
Added.
I have it in my notes that you open that scroll. But I mean, if you want to mark yourself with something to remind you, that's fine.
Sorry for the quick reminder. Spell scrolls, do they still require components?
No, scrolls are. It's assumed when
Yes.
they're created, they had the components used to create them. So
Fuck
you
yeah,
can just
okay.
use that as a raised dead spell without the diamond.
Love it.
All right. Anything else, or what else, I should say?
Could I command the specter to fly through this door?
The south door, you certainly can.
Okay. I will do that then.
Well, before you do that, let me run away. I'm trying to empower this.
So the specter bows its head and says, "Of course, master," and flies down through the south door. A moment later, it would come back and say, "There's a hallway below, but it just dead ends in another cave-in. Nothing of much note."
What the fuck?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I guess do we go back north then? We still have some of the unexplored north cave passages to explore.
Do you want me to open this door or leave it there?
Leave it there?
Could be an illusion.
Alright, that's what I was thinking.
I mean, the door could also be trapped. That's why I sent the specter.
Cool, I'll look for traps.
Alright, so you remember that the Mind Flayer escaped into here. You didn't see any traps go off. And you don't see anything that looks like a trap.
Cool, then I will unlock it. Or attempt to unlock it, I should say.
Alright, so you pull out your
Everybody where they're at?
thieves' tools.
Are we happy with where everybody's at?
Yes, please proceed.
so yes, you are able to get the door open. Let me just.
Alright, anyone want to open it, or am I the only one brave enough to?
I wish
Is
for
it Joe?
these to not
I
catch
mean,
up in
you
this
are the
aura.
road.
Open it.
I'm certainly not going to do it.
Alright, so as you open the door, you think you hear some sort of chanting down the hallway. Roll for initiative.
Close the door.
Wonderful.
Just had to check the hallway, huh?
Close the door, close the door.
Emboldening bond on this.
I will also use a Bolting Bond on
Oh
this.
God.
Same.
Wonderful.
Alright, so the first act is going to be Ashes. So, as I said, the door is opened, and there's some sort of chanting from down south that you hear.
I'm gonna move my mind in there, get an idea of what it can see.
Alright, so it wouldn't see anything just yet. It would say it thinks it sees something down south a bit. How far can it see? 60 feet?
Yes, 60 feet.
So yeah, it thinks it sees something in the darkness, kind of south around the corner.
Oh, I never subtracted that. I summon. I can subtract that.
What else are you doing for your turn?
I'm gonna move down to here. I'm gonna touch ink
Okay.
and cast Dragon's Breath. And I'm gonna make it. Let's do acid. 'Cause I don't think I can do radiant on level 2.
Alright. So, Ink has gained
Yeah.
Dragon's Breath.
That's my turn.
Alright, Linus.
He said, we see nothing. Right?
I'm sorry. Dragon's Breath is a bonus action. That's okay. I mean, I can't see anything to do an action, so I'll dodge.
You don't see anything. You do hear some kind of chanting.
Cool. I'll run forward 30 feet.
Okay.
Still don't see anything.
So at this point, you have a little bit better of a view, especially with your high perception. And you would see the source of the chanting. Whoops. Another Illithid doing a spell.
Ooh. Oh, friends. I'm gonna leave you behind. I'll bonus action. Well, actually, I'm not gonna. Can I hide behind this corner?
Yeah, sure.
Cool. And that'll be my turn.
Alright, so you move up to the corner as the creature's chanting. The creature goes. So it's gonna step here. Casting a spell. I don't think you have a counter spell. Linus, unfortunately.
And I can't see it. My mind isn't in range, right?
That is correct. So... No. how
Your
was
mind
this
can
spell
see
there?
60 feet, right?
Yeah.
And it's
That-
50 away, and Linus has a light on him. Why could the mind not see it?
Well, at this point it could, because he stepped out.
Okay.
But I don't think... Can you counterspell through that thing?
Yeah, I can cast. Well, it's a good question because it's a reaction. I wonder if there's a limitation.
Just paste it.
Whenever you cast a wizard spell on your turn. So no, I cannot counterspell.
Okay, so that would be, yeah, because it's a reaction on its turn.
Wow, on your turn. Interesting.
Makes sense. That would be really powerful,
Yeah.
especially with the old rules. All right, so it is going to cast its spell, which, to remind myself. Okay. So there is a sudden blast of dark energy that fills a large area. Actually, no, this is too big. Let me use this. Darkness just spreads out all around. Make the aura a different color just so it's easier to see. Damn, all these dark colors are hard to see. There we go. So just darkness everywhere. As whatever he casts just fills the area. So that was his action. His bonus action. Actually, let me see. Yeah, that's all he's gonna do. So that is it for the creature, Ophelia. So you're gonna start in the darkness.
Yeah.
And take some damage here.
Oh, motherfucker.
You are gonna take 19 psychic damage. You also can't see anything, you're blind. And you hear what sounds like large statues starting to move.
Of course.
Starting to move, right? So,
yeah, they seem to, well, you're not sure why they're
okay.
doing
Well,
what they're doing.
I am going to cast a level 4 Dispel Magic on this thing.
Okay, so you are attempting a Dispel. Just give me one moment to adjust initiatives a bit. So this-
Maybe they won't take damage.
Oh, that. Sorry. Just checking something. Okay, so that's correct. Alright, so you attempt a Dispel Magic. Go ahead and give me a ability check. Wisdom.
Okay. I'm going to Emboldening Bond and use another inspiration on this.
Alright. Oh, very good roll. So luckily you are successful. After taking your damage, you quickly dispel the effect, which will cause the darkness to rapidly pull back in.
Do these statues look like they're still active?
So it looked like they were about to go down the hall this way, but yeah, now they just kind of go back to normal.
Oh, interesting.
Go down the hall.
Yeah, like maybe he just damaged them and they were not happy. But technically he did not damage them. So they just go back to normal.
Better keep your aura on them, Ophelia.
Yeah.
What else?
Oh, yeah, dude.
Now
That's
you
my
are
main
almost
action.
positive they are golems.
Fuck, dude. I'm super weak. I can't fight this thing. I'm gonna stay out of their range and just kind of back up here.
Okay.
Oop, did not mean to do that. And I'm gonna item interaction. Fuck. Do I have any more potions? I do not. Oh my god, I have a regular potion, which I'm not going to waste and use. I'm just gonna end my turn, I guess.
Alright, so the golem, like I said, was starting to move. Now it just kind of goes back to its neutral position. Valindra.
Yeah, my screen froze up here real quick. There it goes. I will. I see the golems activating.
You did for a moment, but now they seem to be going back to their neutral state.
Huh.
You would guess the warlock probably hit them by mistake, or was going to, but luckily for him, the effect went away before it would damage them.
Okay. Can I see the warlock from where I'm at?
I'm not sure. Can you? It looks like you can, right?
Yeah, I can on my screen. He's
I
kinda
think.
tucked into the
Well,
corner
it's
there.
because your ally down here has a light source.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just move over a step and I will firebolt the warlock.
All right. So you blast down at him.
Yeah, I'm lagging pretty good here.
Oh,
Okay.
shoot! I was gonna have him move back after casting. I'll let you take the shot, cause. Yeah. All right. So the first shot, or the only
No.
shot, I guess, would miss.
It would
Anything
miss.
else?
Nope, that's it.
All right.
We
Azovich.
skipped Azovich and
No, you didn't skip Azovich. It's his turn. I don't know why his role is whispered, but his initiative is whispered for some reason.
We did skip 8.
I see a 12. Is that wrong?
Yeah, I'm down in the initiative.
Oh, did you roll late? All right, I'll bring you in.
Yeah, I roll a bit
All right,
late, yeah.
so I will put you in after Kudo. Kudo, what do you do?
Okay.
Before we started combat, and we skipped him.
Okay. So
Yeah, we skipped both.
yeah, I'll bring them in. Go ahead, Kudo. What are you
don't
doing?
even see in chat where Combat Master said it was Ink's turn. It's so strange.
All right, Kudo points down the hallway, and Linus, behind you, you see a point in time and space, a pink portal rip open as Frank the Tank steps out to aid you. Let's see, I think I calculated this over here. So it was over here I pinged, is that correct? And you see him. Shit, I brought him out behind the wall. Lou, can you help me?
All right, so he
Okay.
springs forth from his dimension.
Yeah. And Frank the Tank gives a bow to Kudo all the way back there. And he will step up here. And he's going to try to first grapple the Warlock, doing an attack.
Okay. So he slashes at him, but the Warlock is going to dodge that first one.
Alright, he'll try it again.
Alright, second. Ooh, but no, Frank is a little jet lagged. He's like, time zone
Is that?
change.
Well, I'm sorry. Look at the formula. It's I
oh,
keep
you didn't change
clicking.
it? Alright.
Gonna change it.
If
So-
you click on the macro in the sheet, you can adjust the values, but I think that would miss anyway, right?
I have a plus 10 to my spell attack.
Oh, plus
Modifier.
10. So then
Yeah.
the second attack would hit.
Okay, so he is grappled now. I don't know how the new grapple rules work.
So generally, yeah, you'd use an unarmed attack. Okay, so yeah, because he would be, so it wouldn't deal any damage then. He would just grapple him. So he is
Yeah, I
grabbed by
think
the
so.
creature. All right, anything
All right.
else?
Udo will be like, get him. And that's my turn.
All right, Azovich, what are you gonna do?
Okay.
And I have your familiar coming up next.
Yeah. So
Why would we change him?
I think that I am going to have these things were the things that were just grappled, right? This.
The stone golems are just standing there. They're not doing anything.
Oh, okay. Okay, they're not doing it. Okay. That would mean that I'm going to. I'm gonna. Okay, so I can't really go far enough. I'm just gonna go to here. And then I'm gonna Eldritch Blast the. Wait, is he. Would he be. Can I see that? Wait, is he in my line of sight?
Yeah, he has cover, but you can see him because this is.
What about this guy?
That is the summon
Wait.
from your ally. So you probably don't want to
Right.
shoot the
I
summon.
forgot about that. Yeah. Okay, so how much cover?
He just has a +2 to his AC.
Okay, yeah. I'll Eldritch Blast him.
Alright, so you do a blast at him.
So here's the first one. 15.
15 is going to miss the first shot. Hits the wall over here.
21.
21 will strike with the second. Blasting him for 12 points of damage. Giving him a level of wound. Technically, he's not concentrating anymore. Anything else?
I get 3 Eldritch Blast.
Okay, so the third one, yeah, 26 will strike again. Blasting him for another 8. Alright. So he's still looking pretty healthy. Anything else?
I'm gonna move 5 feet back.
Okay, so
And that's
back
it.
up a bit. What is Ink gonna do?
What's the height of the ceiling?
I can barely hear you.
Okay.
Coming in low for some reason.
What is the height of it? I don't. I'm not sure. I didn't adjust anything.
Let me try to turn you up a bit.
Sorry, I haven't changed anything.
Alright, I can hear you
You're
better
louder now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What is the height of the ceilings, please?
The height of the ceilings in here is around 10 feet.
Can I fly kind of over the golems, or would that be difficult?
Yeah, sure, I'll say you can fly up and over.
Alright, I don't have vision through ink, so I'm blind here, but he would fly his full 60 feet. Can you...
Alright, so 60 feet would be down to here.
Can I get vision, or...
Are you using, because you would have to look through his eyes to see what's going on. I guess, your thing could be telling you. It's so weird that it doesn't just let you see through it. But basically, the creature is being grabbed by Kudo's, summon. And, yeah, it's like 15 feet away from your
Okay.
creature
And
at the moment.
Is there any... If I breathe my 15-foot cone, can I do so without hitting my allies?
From here, it would hit your
From above.
allies.
Remember, I'm flying along the ceiling.
Oh, true. It would hit the summon. You could. I'll say you can blast over Linus, but the summon is like right next to the guy down there.
Oh, can I... May I... Can I move ashes so that I can see?
Sure. Do you not trust me?
Well, no, I...
There you go.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Okay, all right, I guess I'll just hang out here.
Okay. So That is it for... And Ashes, I assume, is back here, right?
She was here.
Alright, so that is it for Ink. The golem stays there. New round, Ashes. What do you want to do?
She's gonna... I assume she can't move through the golem.
You can move through it. It would just be difficult terrain.
Okay.
Because it's not like a stone block. You just move around it.
30. I assume he has cover from me.
Yes.
Alright, let's just try a Sacred Flame.
Alright, so you hurl Sacred Fire towards
Or,
him.
I'm sorry, I don't have Sacred Flame. Let's try, Toll the Dead. Oh, they're probably pretty good at that, but, yeah.
Alright, so you attempt to wither him with a dark energy as a bell tolls. Wisdom, so he is going to make it with a +7. They do seem to be fairly powerful against Wisdom.
Alright, and then, I'm gonna move my mind 60 feet.
Okay, so it flies down the hallway. Anything else?
I'm sorry, I can only move him 30 feet. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's my turn.
Alright, Linus, what are you going to do?
Am I hiding right now, or does he see me?
He would see you because he moved around the corner, so you would have lost cover.
Cool. I will, I'll steady aim.
Alright, so as he's struggling to get the guy off him, you take
Oh
careful
shoot!
aim.
Wait 1 second. He's being grappled right now, so I'm not gonna steady aim.
So that doesn't give advantage, that just prevents movement. He's
Oh,
not restrained.
okay. My bad. Just kidding. I appreciate the clarification.
Yeah, he can still kind of move around and dodge.
Will steady aim and pull the revolver off my belt and point it at him and pull the trigger.
Oh, alright. So you,
Steady aim at advantage, right?
oh, steady aim, yeah. So that would
Yeah.
strike with a 25?
Correct.
Yeah.
Are we still on Golden Bond?
Okay. So you blast him with your pistol. Go ahead, give me a damage roll.
Yep.
So that's going to be 21 damage.
Yeehaw.
Alright. Still looking fairly healthy. Unfortunately, he didn't take a direct hit from that bullet. Anything else?
Yep. I'll yell to those behind me that careful of spells that get us all, and that'll be my turn.
Careful indeed. Alright, so the creature goes. Let me check something. Can he do this again? I don't think so. Yeah, it's once a day. Alright, so he is going to point his finger kind of this way, letting loose a Mind Blast. And I would need int saves from Kudo, the creature Frank. I don't think
By
he-
Kudo.
or not Kudo, sorry. Linus.
Linus.
Linus, Frank, and could he get the? No, he couldn't get the familiar because you have to do it at an angle. So the familiar's safe for now. So yeah, int
You see,
saves from you two.
Frank just bathes in the psychic energy, grinning and laughing as it washes over him. He's immune to psychic energy.
Is he immune to the stun effect?
Oh, god damn it.
He's like, oh, this is the headache.
Oh, this doesn't hurt, and it just freezes.
Oh, whoa, look at that.
Summon
Mr. Frank.
aberration.
That's
Oh,
him.
is that a save?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
okay.
his save.
That's weird. Why does it say summon aberration? All right. So
Because
the
that's
yeah, it just is labeled weird. All right. So it looks like Frank made it. Unfortunately, Linus did not. So you are blasted for 22 psychic, Linus, and you become stunned. Your
I'm
book,
guessing. Does Uncanny Dodge do anything? Half turn to 11.
this is not a deck save, so it would not apply. It's only deck saves. Oh,
Or-
Uncanny Dodge is for attacks. This is not an attack.
Okay. Cool.
So yeah, your manifested mind is blasted with a bunch of psychic energy, though luckily that doesn't affect you. As a bonus action, he is going to point his finger. Let's see. What does this do? Yeah, I guess technically he could do this. So Frank luckily was not stunned. So he can't do that. What is it? Yeah, I think he's just gonna quicken cast
Favorite
something.
heals.
So he is going to send some blasts down the hallway. Oh wait, you're stunned, aren't you, Linus?
That I am.
So he's gonna hit you. Oh, but no, it'd still be a disadvantage because Frank's next to him. All right, you know what? He's just gonna attack Frank. Screw it. He is going to, as a bonus action, kind of like gesture towards Frank, and do a mind warp effect.
Haha. Frank has no mind.
Oh wait, that's true. You said he's immune to psychic, right?
No, don't worry about it.
Well, he would have known that.
Mind
his
Flayer
psychic-
doesn't know that.
Yeah, he would. He would know his psychic didn't do anything.
He just saw his.
He just knows Frank's a tank. Frank succeeded.
Frank,
He's iron-minded.
Frank just
No,
has
you-
a ear.
Just like you
grin on
guys
his-
know when they resist. All right, so
tried.
yeah, there's no point in trying to do anything to Frank.
Yeah,
he's just gonna go for Linus. It'll be a wash. So Linus, he blasts you 3 times.
Oh.
Luckily, it was a wash. I think 17 is the only one that's gonna hit you.
Yep.
So you are wreaked with more psychic energy, taking 22 psychic damage. And you have disadvantage on int, wisdom, and charisma saves until the end of his next turn.
Oh, cool. Thank you.
Alright, so thank you. That is it for him. Ophelia.
Ink.
I was just gonna keep ink down here, if that's...
He rolled a 12. I don't know why we keep pushing him to the bottom.
I don't know why I didn't put him in. Maybe I ordered too late or something.
Well, I rolled before the first turn of combat. Like, it wasn't a late roll this time at all.
Yeah, it's weird that it wouldn't put it in order. I mean, I guess we could move it up if we really want. Sure, go ahead, Ink.
Alright, he'd like to fly over Linus and do a 15-foot cone attack.
Alright, so you blast with your breath weapon, which I think is it a con save?
Acid. No, it's... Wait, let me check.
The deck save.
Dex save? Alright.
Does it catch Frank on it though?
I think from
No.
there it would not.
Sweet.
Yeah, Frank should be okay.
Oh, I'm hiding my cone from you guys. Sorry. That's why you didn't see it. Lou can always see it, even when we hide it from each other. Alright.
Yeah, so he's gonna do a dex save as you blast a bunch of dragon energy. So what's DC on this?
18.
18. So yes, that would strike him. He does not manage to get out of the way, so he's gonna take 12 acid.
And he'll move back a little bit. Now, go ahead, Ophelia.
Alright, that ends Ink's turn. Ophelia. Did we lose one of our people? I don't see I don't see.
Yeah, it might be me. I
Val.
was having
Elizabeth?
internet issues.
Yeah, give me an initiative roll because I don't think you even went last turn. Did you?
Wow, yeah.
Yeah, I missed. I think I rolled it like at a 9 before.
I don't see you
Unless you
on
want
the
me to re-roll it.
initiative.
Poking.
Don, you're
Uh,
so patient.
Yeah, go ahead, re-roll it. I'll put you in
Just- it's-
after Ophelia. Yeah, so 16 will put you in after Ophelia. All right, Ophelia, what are you gonna do?
Well, I'm sure running low on spells. And I need to heal myself. What to do? What to do? Oh, shit. Fuck. Sorry, I know I had a bit of time, but I'm still like...
Do you want to go after Valindra?
I mean, I don't have... Even if I go after Valindra, there's really nothing I can do.
Dodge.
Yeah, because even using my... Oh, Bead of Curing. I'll use my Bead of Curing.
All right, so
Because the Bead of Curing is a what spell?
I would have to look
Is
it
it
up.
the...
What is the magical item called? thought you
the
got
Necklace
this.
of Prayer Beads.
Alright, so I think, and I mean, you can take all this information down.
Yeah.
I think it's
I have
actually
them.
in the magical item section already.
I will use a second level Cure Wounds on myself and use that bead for the day.
Alright, so you spend the energy of the bead for the
Yes.
Cure Wounds, which I believe will end your turn.
Yeah, and that's all I'm gonna do.
Alright, Valindra, what do you want to do?
Firebolt again.
Alright, so you fling another firebolt down at this guy, attempting to save some of your resources. Yeah, 27 will strike him. So 12 damage, which will put him into a second level of wound. What else?
I'll move closer, right here.
Alright, you move up a bit. Kudo.
We don't knowing about Mind Flayers. Linus is going to be stunned until the Mind Flayer goes again. Is that correct?
Till after his turn, yeah.
Well, after the Mind Flayer. Okay.
Yeah, till the
So
at the end of
Kudo-
his turn, I believe.
Okay. So Kudo is going to step up 15 feet, and he's going to be get out of there, Linus, and he's going to cast Vortex Warp.
Alright, so
And he's going to move Linus, who cannot resist because he's stunned, haha, and pop him over here.
I think technically he can still resist since it's a con save, but I don't think he's going to.
Okay.
I assume, right, Linus? Dex is auto fail for stun.
Hell no. Where are you tossing me?
Wow. So you are suddenly poofed
Over there. Oh shit! I can't see down there now.
The light is gone. Oh.
Oh!
Unforeseen consequences. Wow.
So I'm gonna move 15 feet back. I think it was still good to get Linus out of there. And what's gonna happen next is Frank is gonna start. He's gonna drag him. Now it's Frank's turn,
Yeah.
and Frank is gonna drag him. I think he can drag him 15 feet up.
Yeah.
Towards the
So-
party out of cover.
Alright, so he moves up here, dragging the Mind Flayer with him.
And Frank is going to also attack him. He's going to keep his grapple on him, but he's going to attack him twice now.
Alright, so he does some punches. Yeah, 20 will strike with the first, and then 28 strikes with the second. He is
All right, let me roll damage.
beating on him.
And he's going to you hear him in I guess only one person speaks deep speech here, but he's going to fucking shit to him in deep speech. Do it. So it's a 1d10 plus 3 plus 4.
Alright,
So
so
11 damage.
11 on the first hit. And 8 on the second, so he is looking very wounded now with 3 levels of wound. What else?
That's my turn.
Alright, Azovich.
Okay, I am going to move in here. Is he? He's not undercover anymore, right?
He is.
Well, Frank is covered.
Frank is cover to him, so he would still have cover.
It's maybe
Right.
less than 4.
Oh, cover is just
Okay.
a +2 bonus, no matter how much you have now. It was too complicated to like always, try to
Right. So
pinpoint
what
the
is the
level.
distance?
Yeah, it's about 30 feet.
So using Eldritch Blast close, does that give you a disadvantage?
As long as there's no one next to you, so you would have a normal shot, 2 normal shots.
So if I was right
3.
here, it would be
If
normal?
you were next to an enemy, attacking with ranged would be disadvantage. Next to any enemy.
Shoot. Okay. Yeah, I'll just attack it normally then.
Alright. So you blast 3 Eldritch Blasts down at him.
That's 1,
Yeah, 18 strikes.
4,
6 force. Alright, second blast. Yeah, that strikes a second time. Another 11. And third blast. Oh, critical fail. So you just blast the ceiling. Alright, what else?
that's it.
Alright, Ashes. New round.
All right. I'm going to move. No, I don't even have to move my mind. Okay, so I'm gonna do a cone of radiance, carefully avoiding hitting Frank.
Alright, so your book glows as you blast him with radiant energy. It's going to be a con save. How much damage?
Great question. Oh, I do have a macro. There we go. Oh, it doesn't work. Dang it. The macro's broken. Okay, it's 8d8 cold, so let's do.
Sorry, I had to. Alright, so there's a bit of a delay as the book is a bit confused by the broken macro, but then there is a sudden blast of energy, which even if he makes the save, it doesn't matter. He is just seared into oblivion as his skeleton falls to the ground, ending combat.
Frank kicks the dead body a couple times.
You would all hear a shout in your mind. Slaves! How dare you! You! I need concentration checks from any holding spells. And
Emboldening bond.
that would be a that would be a disadvantage. But luckily,
Yeah, the familiar no longer has an acid breath.
yeah, the familiar is suddenly shaken out of or you're shaken and the spell would disconnect. But
Frank
other
still
than that,
there?
yeah, you would make it. You just needed a 10. So Frank is still up, luckily. Blah, 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 blah. All right, what do you all want to do?
Collect his essence and stuff like that.
All right. So,
Yes, is now a good time for a break if we wanted it, or should we?
yeah, we can do
Oh,
a break.
yeah.
Let's do a 10-minute. It's fine.
Well, we figure out what to do. That-
Yeah.
I'll
We're
put
all
the essence in
looking
chat.
pretty rough right now. I was thinking about dropping a mass cure wounds and then using some scrolls to prepare us for anything else that might come up, because I'm running a little short and shit.
If you'd
And I'm
like,
hurting.
if you'd like to rest, I can summon a hut.
Oh, we did learn that resting here makes us go slightly more insane and makes it more and more difficult.
Okay.
We've had to, you have to, like, increasing DC checks for if we get a rest each time we do.
Interesting.
And I assume this was blocked off.
Nothing's blocked off.
What, the tunnel to the south?
Yeah. The
Yeah.
north.
Tunnel to the north is not. So this is open.
Oh wait, then how are we trapped here?
We are trapped, like, our exit out how we came in is blocked off. So we have to find another way out.
Didn't we find that cathedral exit?
To the, wait, you talking about way north up here?
Yeah.
That is it. The architecture changed, but we don't know if it's like for sure an exit. We decided to go this way first, discovered everything else. All this shit happened.
There's
So
nothing
we
else
still
here,
have-
so we might as well just go then.
So we still have the western cave, like way over here to explore, that had the cobwebs, and then there's the T at the top up here that goes to the normal architecture.
I say we go explore it.
Okay. Before you go running off, we are in the middle of our break, and there's traps and stuff, I believe.
Right,
What
you're
is
right.
the
You're right.
antecedent of it?
Okay, I'm gonna go. I'll be back in like 5 minutes.
All right. So, yeah, I'm thinking about using some of these scrolls here, because we're starting to hurt on spells, Matt.
It sounds like a far better idea to use scrolls and potions than spells at this point.
Yeah, but I have a scroll of aid level 5 I can use, and then I was thinking
Oh,
of
that's
just
pretty valuable because it also gives you that increased max in addition to
Yeah.
the little bit of health.
yeah. And
What level is it? Did you say level 5?
5, yeah.
So plus 15.
I think it might be plus 20 because it's a level 2, right? It gives you
Aid
5
is
at
aid
level
level
2.
2, so yeah, it'd be plus 20.
I'm bad at math.
Yeah, for 3 people, so that's like basically 60 free health HP.
Yeah. So that plus because I think you're damaged too, right? And I don't know if we're gonna rest, I'm not gonna use it. If we're gonna keep going, I'm gonna use the mass cure wounds.
Oh, and honestly, even though Lou injured me, he didn't use any of my resources. So honestly, I've only used a couple spell slots now. I went ahead and went big on that Cone of Cold just to end that combat, but I've got one more of those big ones, and then I've got most of my other spell slots still.
Do you have healing spells?
Oh no, sorry. I
I was gonna
mean-
say Ashes doesn't, right? Rhea does.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, I was like, heal me, please.
Wizards don't have.
Oh my gosh, what have you got? You got a truck show over there, man?
A old Mustang just drove by.
I also have Vortex Warp and Dimension Door, so like that can be strategic
Oh,
Investment.
save my ass when I'm a fool.
What?
Save my ass when I'm a fool, the way Kudo did.
Honestly, the moment you like, because you got stunned like right after my turn, and that whole round I was planning to do like exactly what Kudo did.
Yeah.
So I'm like, great minds.
Oh, Vortex Warp is such a good spell.
The only problem is I can't save myself with it. Oh, and I need.
I hope you're not getting yourself into situations where you would need to.
Hopefully not. I need
Yeah,
to.
who would
spend-
do
That's
that?
why Clank the Tank is here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I appreciate extra tanks as a wizard. Very much so.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Not quite a tank currently. With no heals. I still got a few.
You have a lot of HP though, because you have that thing of Constitution. So for you to be, you probably have as many HPs as Kudo has right now, even though you're more hurt.
I'm at 39. I guess I shouldn't say, but
Yeah, you see, you're basically as hurt as I am. So,
You being
yeah,
hurt is about as strong as me being at half health.
I do have quite a bit. I have over 100 HP, so.
Yay! So we have a plan of attack.
Back.
We're heading north to the T. Can we look around this hallway really quick to see if there's any like secret doors? Because I suspect that thing wouldn't have run down here if there wasn't somewhere for it to go.
Well, yeah.
Sure.
Our eyes might be deceiving us since we've encountered illusion here, haven't we? Didn't you guys say that you guys
But-
had encountered some illusions?
I mean, we know that it just connects back over to another hallway that we were still trapped in before.
You think? We don't know.
Actually, I think Valendra
I'm a
had
good map
the
maker.
Spectre test that and confirm that, right?
What'd I do?
You had your Spectre confirm that wraps back around to the hallway where we've been, right?
I have
one
no
to the-
Spectre.
Oh, sorry.
One of
Azabeth.
those. Yeah.
My bad.
He confirmed this one over here did. But this one over here also connects.
I see.
Unless
Might
there's
there not
something
be
around the corner.
illusions?
True.
It might
there
be,
not
but
a secret hidden?
maybe
Is it
go
not
check
worth
it
a
out,
quick
man.
check?
Go check it out.
I was going to. You should too, Ophelia.
Nah, dude. I guess my aura is about to be up anyways, which is a shame.
Well, at least you don't run the risk of waking the golems anymore.
Yeah, I wanted to hold it and try to do what we can while it was up, but
I was also like wondering if you were gonna like bust any of those tanks with your aura.
nah.
I don't think it affects objects, so.
But there's creatures in those tanks.
Oh, it could kill all the creatures in the tanks, I guess.
I'm not sure what we would rule, you know?
Good point.
Yeah, I'm gonna run up and just get them all in my aura. I like that idea.
I mean, that sounds like a nice, clean way of mercy killing them, honestly.
Radiant damage.
Do we
tank.
know the status of these creatures?
Yeah, I mind linked to them.
Okay.
They're in
so
agony and pain and dying
okay.
and controlled.
okay.
And
Oh, that's okay. That's good to know. I just know that. Yeah.
I think there was like one dude that we saved that like said like kill me, right?
Yeah.
Well, one of them was kind of under the control of the tadpole mostly, and the other one seemed like he was just in a lot of psychic pain.
Would my aura affect the creatures in there?
Probably, though you'd have to break the glass, I think.
Okay, so the glass would stop the aura from affecting them unless we damaged it.
Yeah, because the aura
It's not
doesn't actually...
lead.
Well, the aura doesn't affect objects, so it wouldn't break through the glass.
Okay.
It would technically be a surface, which is why you didn't kill them instantly when you walked in here.
Oh, you had that up before you came in. Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. I've just been like, since we started the session today, I've been watching you slowly kind of hover in the middle of the room, so I didn't realize you had it on like and passed over those tanks already.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll say the glass tanks have been protecting them.
Hi, is everybody back?
See?
Present.
Let's collect some essence and figure out if this is an illusion or something.
Yeah, I would walk down the hall and start searching for secret doors or passages or panels.
It just looks like a dead end. A guy may
Cool.
have been trapped back here and was just kind of hiding
we-
until you came down.
Have we done
Makes
any
sense.
detect magic in this place?
Yeah, you used detect magic in a couple of places.
Okay. Like, I didn't know if, like, everything around us is glowing or if it's effective and if we had
You can
used
always
it.
give it a try. You're the best at.
Well, right.
Uh,
I, in character, if our group had already done that in this place, Ashes would know, and that's why I was asking.
We've never been in these rooms before, so it probably doesn't hurt.
I don't think
Alright.
anyone's used detect magic in here.
Okay,
Yeah.
then, yeah, while
Well-
you guys are investigating that hallway and collecting the essence, I'll sit down and cast Detect Magic.
All right. So we're passing at least 10 minutes in here as you're doing this.
But she's a scribe. She's a scribe wizard. She could do it in whatever minutes, less time.
She
Yeah.
can, but I think that's once per day, right?
Right.
No, it's all the time.
But
Oh.
well,
Yeah, it's
No,
not
it's
all.
all.
It's not all the time. That would be insane
Right.
if you could just cast your your things like whenever you want.
yeah, I think it is limited, but I don't remember the details. I'm finding it now.
I believe it's once per day. I could be wrong about that. Might be proficiency. Yeah, because Linus, you have a scribe wizard, I believe.
Yeah, it's once per long rest.
Okay.
But yeah, I'll go ahead and
So Linus,
you know what? No, I'm gonna hold on to that in case we need the hut fast at some point. So I'll sit down and try and take the 10 as long as no one
Sounds good.
objects. Yeah.
So Linus, you said you were checking out the cave-in, right?
The hallway of the cave-in, yeah.
Alright,
Yeah,
so
that's the one.
as you walk up here, you would see Clank leaning against the wall, standing over a skeleton that's partially buried in the cave-in. He says, "This is a pretty wild place, isn't it?"
I never could have imagined ending up somewhere like here after being at the church.
He says, "The strange thing is, I almost wonder if we're actually in here or in some kind of weird dream. I've never felt so attached to the surrounding area, and the psychic damage is even affecting me a bit." He says, "I know you're not a wizard, but it's a pretty insane scenario."
An illusion like this to be causing much more than just sensory changes. It is quite scary. We must find our way out of here. Do you know who the skeleton is?
He shrugs. He says, "Well, probably someone who got killed in the cave-in. I mean, this place doesn't seem like a Mind Flayer base. Something co-opted, maybe." He says, I'm not actually really standing here. You know that, right?"
Are you one of those mind flayers?
Clank laughs. He says, "You're not the brightest, are you?" It's okay. He pats you on the shoulder. He says, It's magic stuff, but no. I'm here because you see me as being here, because I'm part of your mind."
Well,
He says, "And I haven't fully forgiven you for taking over my body, but maybe we can at least work together a little."
I hope with time you learn that it wasn't my choice. I did not ever ask for this.
Give me a persuasion check. So he kind of looks away. Yeah, that would be gone. So 21. So he kind of looks away for a moment and he says, Yeah, I know. I shouldn't have read that scroll. Sometimes I feel like I can be a bit impulsive. It is what it is at this point, I guess. But I think I've calmed down a little bit. So maybe...
anytime you want, feel free to take control again. We're a team.
He says, I'd have to figure out more about how this works. I'm not completely sure how I took control the first time. But, luckily, you have one of the most brilliant artificer minds attached to you that the world has ever known. He gives you a wink.
Can't wait to find more berries and nuts to chew on.
He says, "Were you a what's your race called? Were you a Kenku in your other form?"
No, I was a human.
Ah, that makes sense.
But one with experience and fine dining and appreciating the flavors the world has to offer.
So, Kudo, you would see Clank seemingly talking with no one.
I'll call down the hallway. Are you talking to yourself? I do that often. Is everything okay?
I will simply look back and say, Clank says hello to you all. He misses
him
you
I'll
all
say hi.
dearly.
And when
Okay.
you turn
Perhaps-
back around, he would be gone.
Let us not dally here. This place is affecting our minds. Let's get out.
Alright, so with your detect magic, say 10 minutes pass and it goes off. The normal
Yes.
thing, or go ahead.
Is the Spirit Guardians down? Because I don't want Frank
Yeah,
to walk.
it would be. It's over now because of the time. But yeah,
Can you remove the aura?
I will remove the aura. I was waiting until we saw that the full 10 minutes went by.
Yeah, you wouldn't see anything too out of the ordinary. Just the normal expected auras in this area.
Are there any reflective surfaces in this room? Maybe the glass of the
Oh.
tanks?
The one thing you would notice is that these tanks themselves seem to be magical. There's
Okay.
an
I would
enchantment of
point
some
that out to
time
the
on them.
others. Okay, I would say that's the others. The only magic I see is those tanks. Are there any reflective surfaces in this room?
The
Maybe the glass
glass
of the
on
tank?
the tanks, maybe. I'll say maybe
I
on
would
the
like-
magic table, maybe there's like a mirror.
Oh, good. Okay, so if there's a mirror, I'd like to examine myself carefully while my detect magic is up after that strange sensation I felt with that scroll.
Alright, you take a look at yourself. Give me a wisdom save.
Okay.
Oh, what?
Oh no!
Alright, so you're kind of looking over. You're like, oh, things seem fine. And as you turn the mirror, there is some sort of shadow being behind you.
I probably shriek, jump, drop the mirror, and then turn around.
Alright, so you're kind of breathing hard, everyone like looking at you like, what the hell?
And I assume that I don't see anything behind me now.
No, it's just empty room.
I would tell the others, like, something's not right.
Why were you looking into that mirror, Ashes?
That scroll that disintegrated earlier, when I looked at it, I felt, I don't know. But just now, when I looked in that mirror, like, there was something behind me. There was someone behind
Did
me.
we see anything, Lou?
He, like, shudders.
No.
See, Ashes, there's only us here. I don't know what you saw. Perhaps this
Well-
place is playing more tricks on your mind than you thought.
Is she hearing what you just whispered, Lou?
Yep.
Okay, she probably shrieks and jumps again, and now she's looking around like her eyes are darting around, and she looks really frightened.
We need to get out. This place is playing tricks on our minds.
She
What
just
is
kind of like
perceived?
breathes and tries to like control herself, but she's definitely like her eyes are darting around. She's definitely spooked.
Jump
Okay.
scare. Alright, so where are you gonna go?
That's
Have
the quest.
Linus double check first, and he can walk through ahead of us just to make sure this area is safe.
Cool.
Frank doesn't wait. He continues on.
Well, we'll wait for Frank, I guess. Follow behind Frank.
You see, like, he, like, nicks himself on, like, a sharp rock, and it just heals back up as he moves on.
Alright, so Frank trudges down the hallway back to the
Look.
four-way turn over here.
Look.
You don't have to keep your Spectre out if you don't want Azovich. You can just have it in the background, or you can have it follow.
I'm gonna
Is Azovich here?
delete.
I don't know if I ever heard him say he came back, because he's not moving.
Oh, he's muted.
Oh.
Oh, wait, no, he still isn't moving. Give it a sec to see if he's
Yeah, let's just stay still
here
for a second.
before we go too
I did
far.
delete my mind and ink, but I do still have them out.
Did he step away?
Don't delete your mind. It makes it hard to think.
Oh wait, I got a thing for that.
Carlbot, give a warning.
Um,
Bad joke.
Weird.
I don't have any spells to help you, Ashes.
Step away till. Alright, I'm just gonna phase him out for now. Not sure what happened to him, but we'll say he's in the background.
Honestly, I was looking through my inventory just a few minutes before she opened those scrolls, and I was noticing that I have a cursed scroll in my inventory that we identified as cursed, but like never opened from session 88 that I had totally forgotten about. But I had literally just read that in my inventory minutes before I went and opened a scroll and got cursed.
He got too comfortable.
I guess.
So I'm not sure what happened to Azovich.
I'm here.
Oh, you're here. Okay.
Yay.
I'm not in Roll20 right now because I'm on my phone. I'm like 5 minutes from my computer. I'm walking over there.
Oh, all right. Well, we'll continue on, and you can just join in when you get here. So where is
Okay.
the group going?
We go to the west.
Towards the into the cobwebs.
So I'll
God.
say as you're going,
I'm gonna keep an eye out.
Linus, you would notice there are tracks in the dust here. Survival might tell you, or someone else more if they have it.
I touch Linus or whoever has survival.
Oof.
Alright, so it looks like there was a group of about 8 or so humanoids who came through here recently. The tracks are fairly fresh.
Ashes is still pretty shaken up, so Linus might see more than she is noticing right now.
Do you have survival?
I don't
Linus?
think so. I do not. No.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
he's
Sorry,
a
I thought you
rogue,
did.
so
I have
But
a
yeah.
decent survival. I'm just not trained.
you think something is a group has passed through here recently. You don't remember this
I'll
area
pass
being
that along.
disturbed when you first came through.
Oh, since we've been in
Cool.
here. Okay, interesting.
All right. Frank just starts slashing at the webs, clearing them out of the way.
All right. It looks like the tracks came from up here and are going this way.
It came from the west.
They
North.
came from
north.
the north and are going west.
Oh,
Let's go.
Let's see.
Be careful, Frank.
Give me everyone freeze for a sec. Give me a. Okay, so
So it's back there.
Linus, I think you would notice something, but let me check my notes. Oh, do we have Azovich back?
I'm here, yes.
So as you're moving down the hallway, Clank, you think you see some movements in the shadows up ahead. Everyone give me initiative rolls.
No.
Oh, right.
Kudos, eager.
fuck them up.
I can't see anything.
All right, let me pull you back on. There's always 2 green dots. It's so weird.
Could I have casted a small, tiny retcon? Could I have casted like light on Frank? That would have been smart to do. If I
At this
Is
point,
he
I'd probably
carrying or
say
carrying
it's
anything?
too late. I don't know,
Okay,
and I
no
think you
problem.
have to cast it on an object. Can you cast it on a creature?
I think he has to be wearing or
You can
carrying
cast on it.
something that you casted
You
on.
can cast on loincloth.
Oh, yeah, technically that would be an object, but yeah, I think at this
So he
point
has a
it would
glowing
be
crotch now.
a little too late.
Ah.
Just because you would have had to have thought of that. So
Next time, you'll have a glowing loincloth. It'll be awesome.
indeed. Alright. So you hear footsteps. Someone is rushing up. The first act is going to be the enemy. Is going to suddenly kind of step out of the darkness here and point his finger down the hall.
Is it a spell?
It is not. It's an ability. One that you've seen many times, unfortunately, as he does a mind burst. So everyone at Azovich and forward, I need an int save.
Wonderful. My
As
one
a
dump stat.
cone of psychic energy goes into the hall.
How many inspiration points am I allowed to use?
1. You can gain a +2 on this.
I will do that.
Alright,
OEB,
DC
just an
is 17.
Oh god.
If you failed it, you take 35 damage and become stunned.
Alright, 17 damage to me.
If you made it,
And
you
I
take nothing.
I gotta make a con save.
And he would say in deep speech, "Kill them all," as he steps back, and you hear more movement from behind him. Linus, are you stunned?
I'm down.
Alright, oh yeah,
7.
because you were wounded. So Linus is on the ground. I need a death save.
What's the DC on a 17 damage?
It's just 10. It's,
Okay.
yeah, unless you go over 20.
Okay.
So
I get
Linus,
advantage on this.
Yeah, advantage on your death save. Oh. Alright, so
Oopsies.
you know what you got. Kudo.
Roll a second one since you have advantage.
I guess I'm stunned.
Alright, so you're
Oh.
stunned this turn. Azovich, I don't know why it keeps on rolling your initiative. You know what? Let me try.
I
something.
rolled. I think I rolled an. What did I roll? Let me go check.
I don't see
I
you
rolled
on
a
there,
19.
so just try rolling again, and I'll put it to 19. Well, I see you on there and it's whispered. Try rolling again. I want to see if this fixes it. I did something. Why is it? Are you
Saying
set
15
to
now.
whispering? Are you set to whisper your rolls or something?
I can see he rolled a
No, it's
15.
just public.
Yeah, but he's not appearing on the initiative tracker.
Is
Well,
he
I
selecting
see
his
him.
token?
Well, no, I
Wait,
see
do I
him.
need to click add turn?
No. I see his initiative. It's just whispered for some reason.
Huh.
Oh, wait. Did I put you in the GM layer? Why is this happening? No, you should
He's
be
in the
here.
GM lair.
He's in the Shadow Realm.
John the non-believer.
Alright, let me try something else. I will fix this.
I will.
4.
Oh, now it showed you. Okay. It's so weird. Alright, so Azovich, it would be your turn. What do you want to do?
Okay, let's see. Or wait, wrong.
Are you stunned, or did you make your save?
I made it. I had a 17.
Alright, so luckily you resist.
So that's a 65. I can't do anything. I would have to, even with using my teleport, I can't get up far enough. Like, I don't think there's anything I can do. Like, I could cast Shadow of Moyle on myself, but I'm saving that for whatever big boss we fight.
Alright, well, what do you want to do?
Yeah. I guess I'm just gonna take the... Here, I'll do ready action.
Alright, so you ready a
And
shot?
Yeah.
Alright, so readying, I assume you're readying your Eldritch Blast, right?
Yeah.
So that is concentration to ready a spell. So go ahead and mark yourself as concentrating. And that's going to be it for you?
Yep.
Alright.
Which thing is for concentration?
It is this one.
Okay.
So, Ashes, luckily you were back far enough. You saw everyone in front of you kind of go, ugh, but it did not affect you.
I'm gonna move Linus back to
His,
here.
you mean his down body?
Yes.
Wow. Alright, so as you hear the footsteps coming, you think, oh, they might kill Linus, better get him out of there. Wow. So, unfortunately, he would make a con save because he can't choose to fail when he's unconscious. His body would automatically try to resist magic.
Oh, okay.
So, Linus, give me a con save. It's a bad thing about being down. Yeah, so he does not resist. You said you warp him over here. Wow.
No, I want him to be near where Ophelia can touch him if she needs
Sure.
to.
All right.
But not too clumped up with everyone. We're still
I'm
pretty
stunned.
clumped up,
You know
but-
I'm stunned, right?
Oh no, I didn't realize you're also stunned. Sorry. But yeah, so he's Linus is here, and then I think Linus is here.
All right, I'll move Linus forward one. Linus, you are not unconscious. You are dying. Just FYI.
Let's see. Vortex Warp is an action, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't have. I'm just gonna move my mind for it. I don't have much else, guys. Sorry. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's my turn.
totally forgot. Does this apply? Con saves.
Yeah, you showed that to me when you rolled.
But the
It's con
Constitution
save.
19, does that still fail? For the
Well, no.
Vortex Warp?
Oh.
Or vortex warp.
Oh, that sucks.
That is true. All right, so unfortunately, yeah, you would resist because you do have soul tokens, right?
I do.
All right, so now you would still be down, I guess, here.
I don't think he was that far.
Are you
I
here?
think he was more like over here. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, unfortunately, he would resist being pulled. Sorry, Ashes. Anything else?
I'm sorry, Linus.
No, sorry, Linus. You're too sturdy.
No, she's done.
All right. So from around the corner, another creature comes charging out. And you've seen these before.
Oh, on my turn, sorry, I needed to make a save for, what's his name? Frank, too. He might have had an action.
Gotcha. Oh, for the stun?
Oh, no, he's stunned too.
So he
Never
didn't take damage, but yeah, he is stunned. Alright, so this guy rushes out.
Would that be Eldritch Blast?
Yeah, so readying your action, as soon as you see him, you can spend your reaction and fire.
Okay.
Shooting 3
And it's just
Eldritch
one attack
Blasts.
or 3?
It'd be 3 because it would cast the spell, and that's 3. Most
Okay.
attacks it would be 1, but for this is kind of a special case. Yeah, 22 would strike on the first blast. So 10 points. Giving him a level of wound. Yeah, 19 blasts him. Well, actually, with cover, that is going to miss, unfortunately.
Oh, it's okay. Ignore that damage then.
Third attack. Because, yeah, you have a bunch of people in front of you.
Okay.
Oh, and that's going to miss. Alright, so he keeps running. Now, who is he? Okay, so he's going to rush up here and attack Clank. Die!
Oh no.
But he rolls poorly. 15 barely missing on the first attack. 23 strikes on the second, though. Giving
Nope.
you 2 death save fails.
Ooh, that
And,
hurts.
Ending his turn. Actually, as a bonus action, he's going to do a quick gesture, attempting to cast a spell. Is anyone doing anything? No?
Hang.
have
Oh
anything.
yeah, I can't do it through my mind. Never mind.
Okay, so
I'll
then he
counterspell.
will. Oh, you're going to counterspell? Alright. So you see him casting, quickly attempting a counterspell. So he has to make a con save. Oh, and he fails. So as he attempts to finish his spell, you disrupt the magic and nothing happens. Ink.
I don't know that Ink has anything good to do, but I guess he'll move up. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Oh, he can get up here and he'll harry this guy and then move back a little bit. That's all.
Alright, so this guy is offering advantage.
I think he can only get to here. Yeah.
Valindra. Gain back your reaction.
I'll firebolt Githyanki.
Alright, so advantage thanks to the distraction. 26 would indeed blast him with fiery energy. 13.
And I'll move back.
Let's see, back up a bit.
Unless this rubble was difficult terrain, I'm not sure.
That would be, yes. You can jump it, though. It's only 5 feet. Because I assume you have more than the 5 strength.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll
Alright.
move there.
So another Gith is going. He can't get as far, so he's going to go for Frank. Doing his double multi-attack. Missing with the first. 21 will connect on the second. Cutting Frank for 10 slashing and 14 psychic, which luckily he is resistant to the psychic.
Immune.
Or immune, so his mind is shielded. Ophelia, you're stunned, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Alright. So a third guy.
Nothing I can do to break it. It's just for
Just
that turn, or
Till the end of his next turn.
okay.
So this guy rushes out. He's going to attack Frank as well. Cutting him 17 with the first attack for 9 slashing, no psychic. And then the second attack, 20, is going to cut him again for another 6 slashing. And he says something in Gith, which I don't know if anyone speaks. So the Mind Flayer goes. He's going to step up here. And he is going to start chanting. Casting a spell. A familiar spell, as there is an explosion of flame.
God damn.
Where is it?
No counter spells, huh?
Alright, so...
I think that's the end of us.
So these, he's not gonna hit Frank, but the 4 of you would be caught in the blast.
And we're stunned, so we just fail.
Yeah, that is true. So that's gonna be 37 fire.
Alright, I'm down.
Me.
Alright, so unfortunately Linus would be down. Kudo, I need a death save. You're no longer stunned, but, yeah.
Where are my death saves? It's just what is it? A D20? No modifiers, right?
Yeah, just the d20. Unless you have a bonus to saves. Alright, so you know what you got. I guess you just rolled it. So yeah, that would succeed. Azovich, what are you gonna do? Things are getting a little dire.
Okay. I'm going to move up to here.
Oh, and after that,
And
he
then-
backed off. Sorry. Go ahead.
And then I'm going to. Actually, I'm not. Wait. I'm not gonna move. Actually, I'm not gonna move. Actually. Okay. This is a 20-foot radius. So that would be.
Oh, and
Okay,
Frank would be gone, right? He disappears.
Did it fireball hit him?
No, but you stop concentrating, right?
Oh, that's true. Yeah, he's gone.
Yeah, so it poofed out.
So does synaptic static go around corners?
It does, yes.
So it would hit the. Or like if I did it.
You would assume he's
Wait,
still
hold on.
close to the corner because he keeps ducking back and forth.
So it would probably. Okay, I would assume it would hit him. So it will hit all of them. Okay. I don't know if it's the best thing to do though, because it's a intelligence save. It just does a lot of damage.
Alright, well, is that what you want to try?
Yeah, I'm gonna. Actually, no. I'm gonna Shadow of Moil my shoes, or myself. Sorry. Wait, I'm thinking. Shadow of Moil. That's my final spell slot.
So
I am heavily
darkness-
obscured
Yeah,
to everything.
alright.
I am unseeable. And then 10 feet around me, if it's dim light, become darkness.
Alright, so
And then I'm
aura, basically.
going to move right here. And then. Okay. I'm going to. Okay, so this would be Elven Accuracy.
Yeah, because you
whoa,
would have
no,
advantage
I
as you
used
rush
a-
up.
What?
You would have advantage as you rush up because they can't see you.
I realize that is an action to cast Shadow.
Oh, okay. So yeah, that would be it for you then?
Yeah. I'm actually going to use my bonus action to use my Hexblade's Curse if I haven't already. Have I used it? I think we took a short rest from the last time. I
Since
haven't.
you used
I don't-
it? I think so. So yeah,
Because we took.
what are you
Because
gonna
I'm not 100% sure and I don't have it marked.
Alright, so who are you cursing then?
I'm gonna curse the damaged one
Okay.
with Hexblade Curse.
Alright, anything else?
Yeah, that's it.
Alright, so Ashes, what are you gonna do?
I think I'm gonna cast Sickening Radiance, and I'm gonna position it so that
I
it's
assume here.
yeah, just a tiny bit to the east, yeah, or
Alright.
west.
So there is an explosion of radiant energy as you begin to concentrate, bathing the area in a dim light. Anything else?
Let me just check one thing real quick here. Well, yeah, actually, I Yeah, I'll go ahead and float my mind on in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think I can get to here. That's my turn. I'll move back a little bit. Sorry, guys. I wish I could help more.
So the mind floats up. That's it for you. Okay, so the Gith goes. He would start in the area. So he's going to do a... what is it? Con save? Yeah, con save. Oh, he's going to fail. So how much damage?
Let's see if my macro works.
He is irradiated,
Oh,
taking
that's not
12
bad.
points of radiant energy and gaining exhaustion. He would say something in Gith, and they're all kind of looking back at you now.
I think I dodged behind a wall. Am I not behind a wall around a corner?
You kind of are, but they're
Oh.
looking back towards when you were cast.
Yeah. Gotcha.
So I'll just mark them as being mad at you. Anything else?
That's all she's got.
Oh wait, that was his turn, right?
Yeah, I was gonna
He
say,
just
I think
started. He is going to start chanting. And as a bonus action, he's going to poof over here. Poof. Then he's going to move another 30 feet to here. And say, I'll have your heads, casters. As he points his silver sword towards you. Now, he can dash. He already cast. Oh, well, yeah, that's a bonus action he cast, so he can't do another spell. Yeah, he's just gonna dash. He's gonna dash up at Ashes and end his turn. Valindra.
Okay, I'm going to use a 6th level slot,
Okay.
and I'm gonna wall of force right where the sickening radius ends.
Oh, like right in
Nice.
front of Azovich?
Yes.
Alright, here we go again. Alright, so there is suddenly a force wall which will appear. And you would see the radiant energy now kind of like basically going up against it. And you would see this as well, Azovich. So you are concentrating on that. What else?
Yeah, let me concentrate on here.
Oh, and you guys aren't stunned anymore, by the way. The stun would be gone.
Where did the hexed gift
Oh
go?
wow.
The Hex
And I'll
Gith?
move there.
He ran back this way. He poofed past you and
Okay,
basically
I can't
went
see it.
charging down the hall.
Okay.
Alright, she backs up.
Yep.
This guy will yell something in Gith, and now he is suddenly looking north towards you. Changing targets. But that is it for Valindra. The Gith Knight starts in here, so he has to make a con save. He's going to fail, so how much damage does he take?
They also take exhaustion too, right?
Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
radiation
level
symbol.
1. If you fail, you take exhaustion.
So give me the damage roll for that.
It's 1410.
That would be you, Ashes,
Oh, sorry.
for your sickening radiance.
Sickening radiance. Okay, yeah. Apologies. I was planning my next turn. Oop.
All right, so 16. Now, unfortunately, I think you can teleport through the wall, right?
I don't think
I
so.
think so.
Could you link it? Because I know
Sure.
spells can't pass through. I don't think teleportation
I think
is.
we can. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see.
Maybe if it was like a box wall of force, you couldn't teleport.
Nothing can
No, you
physically
still
pass.
can. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, nothing can physically
Oh, it
pass through.
it blocks. It extends into the ethereal plane, blocking ethereal travel through the wall. I am pretty sure you cannot just teleport through it, but
Yeah, I know. Like you can't do like spectral form to get through it. But I don't think teleport is ethereal travel. That's like point to point.
I'm
you
pretty
don't-
sure I've seen Misty Step and stuff work through a wall before.
okay, you might be right there.
Yeah.
I think it does bypass the wall of force,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
So he is going to do a little chant, poofing through. So he's going to appear here.
Oh, I think it might be Force Cage is what we're thinking of.
Yeah, I know there are things that block teleport. Those are usually called out. Then he's going to dash 30 feet. And that's all he can do because he cast. He can't cast again. So Ophelia, death save.
Yep.
Alright, so that would unfortunately be... Oh, you know what you got.
Yeah.
The other Gith is also going to teleport through. So poofs over to here. He's going to continue jumping
Did
over.
he start in the Radiance?
Yes, he did. So go ahead and roll damage on that. We'll do a con save. So he would fail as well. They're rolling really bad on that. The +5, getting a level of exhaustion, and 20 radiant damage. Oh, so they all have 1 level of wound. That would be it for him, because he as well. Oh wait, did he dash yet? No, he still has to dash, so he's going to move again, jumping the rocks and coming over to here, running towards the casters.
You are taking into account exhaustion on their speed, right?
Oh, good call. Yeah, that's right. It's new exhaustion, so they would be back 5 feet. Or 10 feet
Nice.
because of the dash. Alright, new round. The Mind Flayer has to do a con save. 17 plus 1? No, it's 18, right? For Ashes.
Yeah, 18.
So he would just fail.
The rolls are just getting better and better. They started out pretty mediocre.
Oh, jeez. Alright, so he is badly burned for 33. I think he is just going to move south. Or wait, what spells does he have? Ooh, does he want to be risky, though? No, he's going to play it smart. He's going to move south. So you hear movement in the hallway back there. And that's it for him. Linus. Oh, Linus is down. Kudo. I need a death save.
Just a question. Where is the wizard that was with us?
The red wizard, he is kind of back in the background, so he's not fighting.
Okay.
You're not sure if he actually has any magic. But no, he hasn't. He's just been kind of avoiding combat up till now.
How do I whisper I do a GM roll? That's what I do?
Yeah, GM roll to roll secretly. Alright, so you know what you got. So that's it for Kudo Azovich. So you saw
Okay.
these guys poof past the wall and run down the hallway.
Can I say something too before
Sure.
Azovich goes? Can I say, like, if we have like potions of healing on our belts and stuff, like they would notice that?
Yeah, you can call that out.
Yeah. So you would see that Ophelia and Akudo have potions of healing on their belts. So, yeah.
Question is, do you administer the potion? Well, I guess it is a bonus action, though that would leave your casters at the mercy of the Gith. So there's some decisions you have to make.
So, I don't know, because, I mean, now that I have my Shadow of Moyle up, I can do like insane damage with the advantage. I don't know. Okay, yeah, I think I'll just go Helios.
Alright, so
Just to call it out, like, yeah, like, we're like dying, you know.
Alright, so
Okay,
you
yeah.
quickly rush over, grabbing a potion, and who are you going to administer it to?
I'm pretty sure. Didn't I have like a greater healing potion?
think
Do
you
you?
did.
That was
Yeah, we
Somebody
gave
got a
you
greater
one.
last session.
We
when I
did give you
identified
one.
the potions.
Do you want to use your potion instead?
Yeah, I'll use a greater healing on Ophelia.
Alright, so with your free hand, you quickly grab your greater healing and administer it to her. Go ahead and roll 4d4 plus 4 to see how much you heal her for. Oh, and Linus apparently had some as well. So you would give her 13, and Ophelia, you would be awake, though you would have the 1 level of exhaustion. Now, you still have more movement in your action, so what else do you want to do, Azovich?
Okay. Well, how much more movement do I have?
Looks like, well, you used 15, so...
15. Right? So, yeah, I can't get to it. Shoot. I can't get to it. No. Okay.
Yeah, technically Ophelia is difficult terrain if you move over her square.
Right. And I used my bonus action, so I can't teleport.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, since I'm obscured, would Eldritch Blast have advantage, or no? Does that not affect that?
Yes, it would, because they wouldn't see you casting, so they couldn't see where the shot was
Okay.
coming from.
So I'm gonna move around, and then I'm going to Eldritch Blast this, the hexed one.
Alright, so you see the hexed one up here. It would have cover from its buddy, but go ahead, do your Eldritch Blast at advantage. Ophelia got healed.
Okay. I need to just make sure I'm applying the hex stuff. Okay. Eldritch Blast.
Alright, so the first shot blast past the guy in front of you. 23 is going to strike, blasting him for normal damage, and it should give a d6 as well. Or wait, which curse is this?
Wait. Hexblade.
Okay, so it's just plus your charisma, I think, right?
It says, any attack roll you make against a target is a critical hit on a 19 or 20, and then you gain bonus to damage rolls.
Equal
The bonus equals proficiency bonus.
Oh, your proficiency, so plus, I think 4.
Plus
Well,
1.
go ahead, roll damage. The first shot. Just click on damage. Nice. So that's going to be 17, blasting him quite well. Oh, which will give him a second level of wound. He turns around annoyed.
Okay.
Second shot.
Okay.
Uh, 24 is going to hit. So mark yourself as concentrating on Shadow of Moyle.
Oh, right, yeah.
So go ahead, give me a damage roll. Oh, another 14. Oh. And third shot. These blasts are coming out of the darkness. Yeah, 26 will strike. Some good rolls. Doing another 10. Alright, anything else? Ashes.
Nope.
What are you gonna do?
Okay.
This guy's
I
running up at you. This one
Yeah.
seems to be running up at Vel.
take a step back, and then I'm gonna do a cone of radiance.
Alright, so you blast them with some radiant energy. So I think that's con saves.
Oh, they're probably good at this.
How long is this cone?
60.
Okay, so
why I stepped
is there
back.
a way you can do this without hitting your friend?
Well, that's why I stepped back, so I could step back further if I need to.
I see. Azovich, well, I'll say you aim it north. Alright, so yeah, you're okay. It would go right before Ophelia. Go ahead, give me a damage roll. And I'll roll con saves for them. Alright, the first
Oh,
one
gosh
is
darn it.
gonna fail.
I forgot that the macro is broken.
The second one is going to succeed. The third one is going to succeed. So, first one takes the full 36 radiant. He is seared by your holy light. The second one is going to make it, so he takes 18. Although that would give him a 3rd level of wound. And the other one takes.
Hopefully, someone can finish them off before they kill me. Can something incorporeal does the wall of force block incorporeal objects?
Yes,
Or
because it
creatures?
blocks
Okay,
things
alright.
on the like was said on the other plane.
All right, then I'm just gonna move my book further this way and get an idea of where the mind flare is.
Okay, so the mind flare, it would tell you, is down south, outside
Okay.
your area.
All right, that's all I got. They're gonna come kill me now. Get him.
Alright, so the Githyanki Knight is indeed pretty mad that you shot him. So he is gonna come up this way. Luckily, he is slowed. But as he steps up, he is going to point at you and start chanting.
I will. I did not prepare it. Never mind. I will nothing.
Uh-oh. You got something, Valindra?
Do not.
Alright, so he casts telekinesis on you. I need a strength check, as you suddenly feel
This is gonna be
a
bad.
mental force crushing in on
I'm
you.
gonna use an inspiration point, but I don't think that this is really gonna matter. I mean, I guess I could roll, something amazing. We'll see.
20.
Oh! Alright. So somehow you managed to resist. He is still concentrating on it, but he cannot attempt that.
Your
again.
youthful defiance. She looks fierce.
Yeah. Wait, does
Clutch.
he have to make
Clutch.
a roll, or is it a DC? I forget.
I believe it's a DC.
Make a.
I
Oh
think
no,
it
he
is a
has to-
contest.
He has to make a roll. So hang on, maybe we spoke too soon.
I think it is a contest, but that's about as good as you can get
It's not a.
with a
it's not a-
21.
Yeah.
Hold on. It's a DC.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
You know what? Maybe this, because their sheets might have the old
I will.
version
I will
of the
paste.
spell.
I'll paste it. I'm pretty familiar with this spell now.
Yeah, you would be.
Okay.
She made it.
Oh,
I thought for sure they were gonna pound me into the ground now. I was
as long
ready
as I
to
can,
cast shield, but
as long as I
Alright.
can get back into the fight.
So yeah, the new version would just be, it's not contested anymore. That's the new version. Alright, so that is it for him. Valindra. What are you gonna do?
Oh boy. I remember where Kudo fell at, correct?
Yeah, it was somewhere to the west of you. I don't know if you can see him from here.
I'm on
It
a
was, like,
dimension
over
door next to him.
Alright, so you open up a dimension door, stepping in.
Then I will item interaction, grab a potion off his belt, and then bonus action feed it to him.
So he yells, this guy yells something in Gith, and he's going to change targets to you. Alright, so Kudo, go ahead, give me a roll for how much you heal him for.
2d4 plus 4?
Yeah, it
normal
would be,
potions,
if
yeah.
it's a normal health potion, yeah, it would be 2d4 plus 4. So 7.
That's all I need. Thank you.
Alright, so...
And then I'm going to move here with my movement.
Alright, so you move up to the wall there, I assume ending your turn.
So I got
So you two are prone right now, right?
We're in darkness.
Oh, that's true. He wouldn't even see you necessarily. Technically, I don't think she would have seen you, because this darkness is not normal darkness. Well, that's fine. We'll say maybe Kudo was outside the darkness on the edge here.
his leg, his
No.
feet are sticking out.
Yeah.
This darkness is normal darkness, but I am 100% wreathed.
Yeah, but I mean, this darkness, like, no one can see through it, even with dark vision, right?
I'm pretty sure 10 feet around me becomes just dim light becomes darkness,
Yeah.
and then I am 100% wreathed in fire. That's why they can't see me.
Oh, can they see that area? Oh, if
Can you
it be-
paste it?
It becomes darkness.
Go ahead,
This area
paste
becomes
the-
darkness.
Paste the spell.
And this. Yeah, I'll do that.
Because if it is normal darkness, I think the Gith would be able to see in it. Oh,
It's just impossible to see me.
yeah, you're shadowy.
That's the whole. That's what the spell does.
Oh no, I don't think
Uh,
they have
oh,
dark
okay.
vision. Interesting. I guess that makes sense.
There we go.
So yeah, they would not actually see you guys in there. They would hear a bunch of movement, like footsteps. Shadows turn dim light to darkness and bright light to dim. Okay. Yeah, heavily obscured.
See, only I am 100% obscure.
Yeah. So he wouldn't actually see them as downed, but he would know they're down in there. I don't think he'd know they were necessarily healed then. All right, yeah, he's gonna do a Misty Step as a bonus action and rush over to you here, doing some attacks. So 23 on the first attack.
Yep.
So he slashes you with a glancing blow for 7 slashing and 17 psychic. So 24.
24.
And I would need a concentration check, DC 12. He says
That's
die.
Constitution, right?
Yeah, con save. He says die, witch.
Oh no.
Alright, so unfortunately, that is going to drop the barrier. And he's going to attack a second time. Ooh, which just misses you. Wait, your AC is 0.8? That can't be right.
It's a 15.
Alright,
Because I had mage armor up.
alright, so yeah, that would have just missed you then. That is it for him. Ophelia. Oh, we are over time though, so we might want to stop here.
Jeez, this is tense.
It's
All right.
intense. Let's do MVP votes and we'll pick it up next time.
Ooh, man.
This got spicy.
Yeah.
Very spicy.
Clank is dead. Though you did get that raised dead scroll, so you know.
And I just got a diamond to use Revivify, so.
That's true. You have a minute if you want to save the resident. Gotta give him the defibrillator. Bzzz. Clank, come back to us. Alright, so it looks like... Ashes,
Yeah, how do I-
3 votes, you are MVP. Congrats.
I
Yeah.
didn't know who you said.
Ashes.
You.
Oh, thank you.
Well done.
Sorry, I heard other voices over top of you.
You were
Sorry.
doing. You were all doing some. Well, those who were still up
you.
were doing some work there. Let me take some notes. But if you guys want to talk about,
Yeah, I
things
was
you-
trying to figure out how I could get over to you guys and give you a potion, but it always would have required 2 turns for me to actually administer the potion. I was pretty sure they were gonna kill me first, so I decided to go for damage. Sorry.
You-
Bad idea.
Can you do a potion as an action instead, too, or no?
No, you can't trade up the types like that. So you can only do
I
it as a bonus
forgot-
action
I
now.
forgot that potions are bonus actions now.
Oh, actually, we can look that up because if it words it action or bonus action, because I know some things do, but I'm pretty sure it just says as a bonus action. But yeah, let me take some notes. You guys can let me know what you liked or disliked as I go. If you
I
want to
totally
hate me,
forgot.
if you want to hate
totally
me for
forgot.
trying to TPK the party, I get it.
I totally
can yell
forgot
at
that
me now.
potions are a bonus action now. I actually probably could have helped. I was just thinking it was an action. Shoot.
Oh,
No, I don't hate you, but I appreciate the team members that put themselves in danger to try to help out, and I would say that if it's 3 team members against whatever versus 5, it's a big difference. So I appreciate you kind of doing the math there. Yeah.
Wait,
It's
who,
really
me?
interesting being. It's really
No,
interesting being.
I said I appreciate the team members who took a risk to bring us up.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah. And
It's
I
really
would do
interesting
the-
playing a character that has so few choices to, because I'm so used to playing healers. So it's really interesting being on a character that has so few options to help in a situation like this.
Yeah. Here, let me. Like I said, I'm just taking some notes. So if you guys wanna, if you have any other comments, just let me know. Were you saying something?
Oh, I appreciate
Kudo?
it.
In another
Oh,
group,
Yep.
in another group that I'm playing a similar character in, I took the cleric feat as a warlock, so I have some healing, and I kept every single time somebody was down, I kept checking my character sheet for healing word, even though I don't have it.
Oh, in this group?
Yeah,
Makes
because I'm
sense.
so used to having it.
Yeah. With this, what I was gonna say that just to finish my thought is that I would do the same. I would do the same for you, and with this character, I have the healing feat, and I also took Wither and Bloom, so I do actually have. It's not very strong healing, but it is some sort of healing, which is kind of rare for an arcane caster.
I remember Wither and Bloom. I haven't seen
Yeah.
that one in a while.
Nobody takes it, and it's not very strong, but just having it as a backup in case, like in situations like this, is pretty handy, I think.
Beryl had it. She just had stronger heals, so she didn't end up ever using it. But
Yeah.
didn't that come out with Tasha's? Like it's a relatively not new, but not old. I think it came out with Tasha's.
It was a fun session. I need to head out.
All right,
I
thanks,
will,
Matt. Sorry I
See
killed
y'all.
you.
Appreciate everything. It wasn't you. I was the idiot who ran forward ahead of everybody else and kind of engaged the enemies. But
Yeah, I noticed
Yeah.
when that battle started, you were kind of wounded. I was like, ruh-roh.
yeah.
We should have
Alright.
took a rest, but I don't think I didn't know
We had
whether
time.
if we
I
could
didn't
even
think
rest.
we had time. Yeah.
Yeah, there's
Well-
the
That was a big
static getting louder, so it is
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
an iffy preposition to
Yeah.
try to rest.
Yep. All right,
Yeah,
good
I
night,
would-
all.
See y'all.
Good night. Yeah, I really, really would have liked to have helped you guys, and now that I'm remembering that potions are a bonus action, I probably could have, but like Ashes is so squishy, and I was just like.